glitching. I had my setup done yesterday, but it must have went back to vertical instead of horizontal setup. So my camera was facing, it won't let me record if my camera's facing the wrong way. So after I fixed it, I tried to mess with it, and then it went on record, and then all you saw was my ceiling. So I didn't really want that to be like live broadcasted. All right. Looks unprofessional. This is a very kind of not so professional, but it's better than what I had before. Hey, God's Million. I know you had a lot of notes and stuff, but sorry, we lost it. And while I was fighting with my camera, my coffee got cold. Give me a second. It's so cold. I am so frustrated because of the cold. This cold puts me in a bad mood. What on earth is that? Maybe we'll get... I saw 2 people waiting. I see 2 people watching. It's probably me and you because I'm on my other screen and I'm also recording on another screen. 1 watching now. Nope, 2 watching now. Okay, I'm confused. Anyone want a reading, please drop a comment. I'll be right there. God's Million is like, what the flip? And I don't like to record horizontal, only when I'm doing like pre-recorded readings. Supposedly they get more hits too. I don't know. I don't know how much I believe that. Let's just give it a few minutes, see who comes in the room. Boy, it's cold here now. How cold is it in Texas? $14 degrees? What the hell? That is strange. Now, is that weather you're used to, or... I'm feeling we're gonna get snow again. This is like cold, like snow cold. It snowed yesterday. There you go. Oh, you did mention it yesterday, so it's not like I didn't know that. But I meant like over here. They never get snow here. They said they never seen snow here. Okay, what is going on? I was trying to take a nap or so. I could not nap. It was so cold. I must have had the blanket wrapped around my head. Looking like I was from another country. Usually around the time we get a few weeks of cold weather. I literally, like, y'all, you wouldn't tell what the hell I was, where I was from. That's how much I wrapped I had the sheets wrapped around me. Looking like a mummy. It's 30 degrees here, but I hate the cold. Girl, I hate the cold. Okay, looks like no one's getting a reading. We'll start with you then. I can't sit here and do nothing. I have problems sitting still. Jeremy's not the only one. All right, let's do it. Hey, what show you on, God's Million? Have you been able to check out Dynasty? It's going to start out kind of funky at first. I promise you, it gets so good too. Same thing like Bridgerton. I think every show you find, there's always a reason. Just stick around a little longer. I hate finding new shows. It's such a pain, but when I do find one, I'm like, I pray before I watch shows. I'm like, can you please guide me to the right one? because I learned something. Like, this Dynasty show has so much things that you can learn about work and life balance. About well, one of the girls, she has like the father is he's a narcissist. The mother's a narcissist. So she's raised by two parents who are narcissists. So she herself, without knowingly knowing it, until throughout the show, she realizes I'm a narcissist too. So she starts trying to like better her ways and catch herself because she's very self-involved. They're about businesses. They're rich, and they learn how to build wealth and success without blackballing people, because their first way of handling business is to blackmail someone. Okay, or if someone tries to steal their business or someone comes after them, they always take the short route, right, instead of the long route. Oh my god, it's so good. The mother's a narcissist. The mother, and then the both of them, you know, they don't realize how the father and the mother, how their own behaviors have created damage to their children. And then they keep finding surprise children. Like, they found a daughter recently, then they found a son, then they found out their son, the mother cheated on the father with the what would you call him? He's like the father's right hand man, the butler, but he's more than a butler. He knows everything. He does everything. He's the eyes and ears for the guy, you know, when he's doing business. And the mother, she thought she had lost a son. The son got stolen from the house because they were rich. So for years, the one of the sons got taken away, and they thought he was dead. But then he comes back. But then one of the sons they do have, they find out belongs to the butler. Oh my god, it is so good, girl. And the girl, her name is Fallon. She is like stunning. She's beautiful. She knows how to sing. She's talented. She's beautiful on the outside, but she has so many insecurities that cause her to act crazy sometimes. And then the father keeps remarrying. The first woman, she got killed by the mother. No, the first woman got killed by a crazy person, somehow got into the family. And then the second one almost got killed, but her ex-husband who's riding with her got killed. It was weird, some crazy stuff. And then she becomes the stepmom. And then, you know, when people first come into a family, how they give them a hard time. So the siblings that come into the family of wealth, they give them a hard time, because you never know when you're wealthy, right? What when people are wealthy or you become wealthy, you never know what people's true intentions are. Like, some of the people who they surrounded themselves with became wealthy because of them, because being around them or the connections they had, they went from workers or family of the workers or family of the person they were with, and then somehow managed to get rich themselves. So they come from a broke world into a rich world. So they're kind of gullible. The first thing they're thinking about, okay, who I want to bless, I want to give back. They start giving out money like crazy, you know, and they're not really thinking like, okay, you're a wealthy person now. You have to protect yourself. You have to protect your money. You have to protect who you let in your home. You have to know people really well before you bring them here. Because the Carrington's home has like 17, I think, bedrooms. It's so good, girl. Please don't make me tell you the story. It's so juicy, and it's a lot of episodes, so you could binge watch all you want. It's called Dynasty. It's like a Spanish soap. I mean, not a Spanish soap. It's English. Sorry, why did I say Spanish? It's like a more modernized soap. It's so good, girl. Trust me when I tell you, and you learn so many things. Like, everything we be talking about in the cards, like, literally, they even have tarot readers in this tarot reader in there. She comes twice, I think. She visits the family. She was recommended by the Spanish wife. And then she visits the narcissist mom, the mother who was banned from the house. It's crazy. You have to really watch it. And then she comes back. And then one of the people who lived there, which wasn't really in the family, but he became rich and became family, he started doing tarot himself. It's so crazy. Used to watch it. Yeah, I heard of Dynasty, but I don't know, this is like they said in the 80s it came out. It's a remake, but I mean, it's so good. Anyway, enough of that. I have no life, as you can see, other than tarot, work, Jeremy, my older son, feeding him, and this. This is my life. One day I'm gonna be rich, but it really teaches you a lot. It teaches you to keep your eyes open when are the things that you need to look out for when you're rich and you have business. You think your problems go away when you're rich? No, you have bigger ones, like legal ones. You have people making false accusations against you all the time just to get money out of you, swindle your or they just want to sue you because you're rich and you have a company, you have businesses. I'm telling you, girl, you're gonna look at people a different way, and you're like, one day God's million is gonna be God's billion, and she's gonna have to watch herself. All right, let's get started, girl. Didn't you have this the other day? Miracles never run out. I feel like you had this. I'm gonna put it back in. Maybe your miracles still haven't run out. Okay, girl? They want to let you know and remind you. Calling in my guides. There you go. Your guides. It was yesterday. Yeah, they want to remind you still got miracles on the way, baby. That's all it is. I'll give you... Oh, damn. You got 3... What? 4? Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. We got lots of messages to get through here, honey. Oh, where do we start? Any of them, if they're duplicates, I'm taking them out. Okay. Yeah. Okay, let's start with the most how I want to say this. I can't get the word out. What is wrong with me? Okay, maybe I need more sleep. The most obvious. There you go. Sorry. Brain fart. All right. I get a lot of those. There is a balance between activity and rest, ebb and flow. You can't have one without the other. If you are faced with an obstacle right now, the best course is surrender and non-resistance. Soon enough, you'll see how easy it is to flow around it. Now is one of those times when you must trust the river of your ebb and flow. The river of your life. Go with the flow, and in no time you'll reach what you have your heart on and hope set on. When you have your heart and hope set on, just remember, Spirit will keep your head above water and will direct the currents. When it's time for a greater effort, you'll know exactly when you'll need to work those manifesting muscles. It can be challenging to master the flow cycles of your life, but as you develop your skills, affluence will be yours. Enjoy the flow and trust those currents, for we're right there with you with our little umbrella drink, smiling at your success. Love you so very much. I really do feel like we're in the ebb and flow. I do. You know how I measure my cycles? This sounds crazy. Too much TMI. Sorry, guys. But my cycles, I noticed the change, the full moon, my period, which is usually around the full moon or new moon, depends where it lands, and the new moon. So if you feel like things really, really feel stuck and you're running out of ideas, you're running out of moves, you feel like things are like, usually that's your ebb and flow cue. Like, take a break. I should really be taking a break, but I've been working out. I've been getting extra sleep. A lot of times I want to stay up, but I have the hours to sleep now. So, girl, I'm abusing that sleep. Because I work till like almost 1 a.m. yesterday. I have to get up at 5. So I slept 4 hours, girl. All right. Dearest you, all your prayers are heard and mirrored back to you from the unseen realms. Be grateful. Praise things before they manifest. So attitude of gratitude. And always ask for the highest good. When you plead and beg, I try not to do that. Sometimes I catch myself, girl. That will bring you only more reasons to plead and beg. Instead, offer your prayers as sacred gifts, as a testament to your faith on a higher power. Open up and let Spirit move through you and comfort you. Add meditation as a way to become empty, so you will be ready to be filled with inspired epiphanies, peace, understanding, and joy. In this moment, your prayers are being answered for the highest good of both you and all life. Sometimes what you pray for is not supposed to happen for you, and your prayers will be answered in surprising ways. At this moment, we are listening intently to your prayers and want you to know that your highest good is our priority. All is well. Girl, I wanna just like enjoy life. I want to be, I hate to say it, this may sound so shady, but I want to be rich. I want to just be able to donate and build things, buy businesses, build on businesses, save animals. But I want to be so rich that like I could just wake up and I don't have to like really work anymore, because I've worked so hard my whole life. Like literally, I've worked for like 50 people. Hey Georgie, I hear just sent money on PayPal. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna get to the other two after Georgie. Okay, let's just see what they look like. We do. Okay, we're gonna get to these other two after Georgie. So to be continued. I thought I knew what I wanted, and now it's like, because there was a part of me like, I don't know what I want anymore. Like, I want this channel because I want to be able to help other people, but I don't want it to be like work. I want to not work anymore. I've really busted. I've worked since the age of 13, 2 jobs sometimes. Went to school, did really well in school. Like, I worked around the clock. I was an animal. Now I'm like, I just want to kick off my shoes, relax my feet, and have celebrations and parties with my family. And I'm not even a party person. I just want to know that I can do it and bring my family together. I want to have a huge estate where if one of my families like, I need a place to live, come. There's 20 rooms. I'm thinking big now, girl. We're done thinking small. No more dreaming small. Georgie, that's a cute name. No more thinking small. That's the problem with us. Our parents made us believe that it is a sin. See, I grew up Catholic, Christian. It's a sin to want to have all that. It's not a sin to want to have all that. It's what you do when you have all that. Right now, if you're struggling or things like that, maybe God is teaching you how to manage your money, how to be responsible, how to create balance. Money is the energy and it's balance. The ebb and flow, the give and take, the give and receive, right? So maybe it's not happening to you, it's happening for you, because one day God's gonna be like, here it is, boop, you're gonna have all this inflow of abundance, and you don't want to be that person who hits the lotto and then spends it the same day on stupidness. See, me, the first thing I want to do, okay, which is stupid too, I want to give it all away and help everybody. Right? I already thought about how many people I want to help. I have a list. But you can't do that, okay? Otherwise, you'll have nothing left for you. And the whole point of all the work you've done is that so that you and your family can be abundant. Also, donate some. So don't donate it all, but donate some. Balance. There's always a balance. A little bit here, a little bit for that, a little bit for that. And that's something I've always struggled with, because I want to help everybody, even the idiots. Oh, yes, Georgie, sorry. If you don't post that question, I keep going, so. This glue is really getting on my nerve, and there's no way I can get it out. I can see it in my camera. I can move the camera, I can see it. I can still see it a bit. So, Georgie, I can do love spreads. I don't know, have I read you before? I don't think so. Okay, oh, I said love spread. Damn, I was on point. And I never actually tell people what kind of spreads I do unless they really ask. Damn, girl, be on point. All right, so we're doing a love spread. Let me think what cards I want to use for you. Do you like this cards? I have so many. New. Okay, are you a subscriber? If you haven't, can you hit subscribe for me? I'm on every day at 11, except for weekends. And if I have an appointment or my child is home, I don't read when he's home. You won't see me at 11. Let me just make sure these are the cards I want to use for you. How about I give you a choice? I don't know. For some reason, normally I'm good at selecting cards, but today I'm like, I don't know. We'll let you pick. Usually my intuition. Intuitively I said love reading, and here it was. Love reading. Pick one. Green, blue, yellow. I have thousands of cards, girl. So, Georgie, are you a girl? I can't assume. Nick. Okay, Georgie's a girl. Green. I knew it. I knew it. I was aiming for this. I pulled this one, but I was like, she may want that one. I see where this is going. Oh, I'm going to pull. I know what else to pull. Okay. Let me get some clarifiers, because I got to stop using my same cards to clarify cards. That is a no-no. Georgie. I really like that name. It's cute. Very cute. All right. Holy Spirit, archangels, and spirit guides. Messages for Georgie. Calling in my guides, your guides. Calling in your ancestors. Any past loved ones that would like to come into this reading. And who are we talking about? Nick. Let's call in Nick's guides. Calling in any past loved ones that want to come in for Nick and his ancestors. Archangels, spirit guides. Messages for Georgie when it comes to Nick. So I'm going to do you a love spread. Everything will come out in the spread, okay? I give juicy readings, so I'm not your regular type of reader that's just gonna be like yes, no, and goodbye. So I just can't do it. I'm not capable of doing it. I've tried. Ask God's million. All right, so let's see. Let's get everything. Let's see everything. I need to see the whole picture so I know what I'm working with, okay? That's okay with you. Let's see. What is it that this person is feeling towards Georgie? What are they feeling towards Georgie right now? Okay, control. So, I don't know. Are you dealing with someone who's very controlling, or do they think that you're very over-controlling? Someone is controlling, or this is a Leo card also. Someone wants to be in control here. Because this literally says control. This is actually the strength card. So someone could be very like, one of you, either you or this person could be very like forceful. Or maybe like you want to be forceful. This person wants to be like control, like they want to do all the controlling. Somebody here wants to do all the controlling. Is this someone you've been with, or oh, you broke up? Okay, so you've been with this person. Makes a difference in the storyline, because if you just met this person, the reading would be about mostly like a prior person. But let's see. We have here move, chariot. So are you guys, did something happen here where you guys are not communicating, or you just stopped oh yes, the breakup, there it goes. Hello, that makes sense. We do have the chariot in reverse, so something came to a halt here. Okay, something came to a halt here. When it comes to the two of you, there was like a pause or stop. Something stopped moving. I gotta move this. All right. Hold on, I just got a text. Let me make sure it's not someone else wanting a reading. When it rains, it pours, girl. All right, nope, but this is good rain. We want this rain. We dated a month, then he asked for a break, and yesterday he isn't ready. Why do I have a feeling there's someone else involved here? Like, I really do. I have a good feeling. What is all this nonsense going on in my messages? I don't know. All right, so let's see. What is this person's intentions with Georgie? It'll come out. Share the love. 3 of Cups in reverse, third party. This is exactly what I was thinking and feeling. There could be someone else involved here where maybe Maybe that other person wants to work things out again, or maybe someone else that they're around wants to not share them. Maybe they told this person, listen, I've already moved on, I met someone, or maybe they didn't. But there's someone else here that you don't really want to be sharing the love with. Okay? Third party energy possibly. We have here daydreams and decisions. So this person made a decision here. Well, I mean, that's kind of good then. That person actually told you, because otherwise, if this was in the other way around, this person would have had you as one of their options. Okay? And kept you in a third party. So, definitely this third party business here. Okay? Let's see. Or maybe they still have feelings. Maybe there was an early breakup. It was too, you know, like when people break up, it takes time to get past another person. You think you're moving on, you're dating someone else, and things get better, right? We have feeling alone, Five of Pentacles. So there could have been there could have been something that this person, maybe someone abandoned this person, or they felt abandoned by a person, and then they went back to this person. Let's see. Yeah, Ace of Cups, missed opportunity. So I don't think this is about you. I wouldn't take it personal. Honestly, this person could have, the Ace of Cups could have been someone that they feel like they missed the opportunity with. Or maybe they abandoned the situation too early. Now, I don't know if this person like was married or was like a husband or committed to something here. Or had children somewhere. It doesn't necessarily say they have children, but this is kind of like a father figure, or the man in the house, or this is someone who, he's a leader, he's a boss, he's someone who's committed to something. So I'm getting like past energy here. Did they ever talk about anyone from their past when you were with them? Because this would say it all. He isn't ready because he may be confused. He could still be brokenhearted. There could have been a loss here. Ace of Cups in reverse. And this Ace of Cups could be someone that they were in love with at one point. Maybe they abandoned the situation too soon, or someone left them. Okay? Maybe they don't want to share. Maybe the person don't want to share them, and they agree that, listen, whoever I'm dealing with, I'll cut off. So they could have went back to something. She ended it. So maybe something happened where this person may have had the opportunity to go back to it. Okay? Maybe this person moved on too soon, didn't properly heal, allow space enough to say, I'm done with this relationship, and they could have went back to it. So, you know, if this person didn't end it, it could have been that person got ended by the other person. And that person may have given them, maybe wanted to give them another shot. But let's see, make sure. Let's make sure all the way. Let's get one more on their intentions. But I like the fact that they didn't leave you. You know, I got to give it to this person, because I don't see this often. This person didn't make you stay in a wanted situation, because they could have been an a-hole and say, you know what? I'm gonna keep her as a backup or a third party while I while I dib and dab somewhere else. You understand what I'm saying? Crown chakra. Yeah, I don't think this person's thinking correctly. I don't think this person's thinking correctly. They're not very wise, I should say, as they want to be. When it comes to love, this person's not. Their crown chakra's blocked. Okay, there's something wrong here. He made me wait 3 weeks before he ended it. Okay, there's definitely third party here then. Okay. He was in a 3-year month before we started dating. She ended it. He made me wait 3 weeks before he ended it. See, there's too much crossing over too fast, right? I know this because I've seen this firsthand. When someone comes out of a relationship, it doesn't happen overnight where you, even if it was a bad relationship, it was a toxic relationship, you still carry that energy into the next relationship. You don't allow yourself time to heal. I know we don't like to hear that, but it's very important. I remember my mom telling me that one time, and I listen, I get it. I get it now. You have to allow yourself time to heal, to move forward, to rediscover yourself, to reinvent yourself, because now you're in a new cycle in your life, right? And if you hold on to the memories of the past, you're only inviting more of the past into your life, but also you may bring the past back into your life because you're holding on so tightly to those memories, right? So the fact that she broke it off, even worse. He may still want that, you know what I'm saying? Even though she broke it off. And he may be thinking, I'm just going to move on, but maybe it was hard for him. Okay, maybe it was hard for him. Let's see, what is this person's next actions towards Georgie? Now remember, this is only current energies. This could shift. This may not even work out. But my suggestion to you, Georgie, it is in your best advice. My best advice is do not wait. Okay? Don't wait on anyone. Okay? Because, again, they're going back into a situation only to come back out, okay, and they're like starting over their healing process of whatever they were going through. So this person still is not going to be ready for a relationship that fast, even if they break up with this person tomorrow. Just know that. Okay, so let's see. What is this person's actions towards you? 3 of Swords. This person is just trying to heal. I would have been pissed off if it was in the upright. 3 of Swords would be like, I'm going to break your heart. This person's really just, they're trying to heal. What is this person's actions towards Georgie? Or they want to heal something here. Darkest fears. Okay, so removing dark fears. Okay, so let's see. What is their next actions? 2 of Wands. It definitely could be turning away from something here. Let me see. Base chakra. This person's chakras all over the place. The fact that their chakras are like in reverse, okay, it tells me that this person goes back and forth on their decision making here. They may have chose to go back rather than forward. Or maybe they made a decision to heal something from their past. I don't know if that was in their best judgment here. Let me just look up the base. I always forget what the heck the base is. You know, at one point I had my chakras down pat. I have. It has to do with the physical body, survival, issues with money, safety, and shelter. Okay, so this person may have some insecurities too when it comes to security, shelter, or finances. There could be something going on there where maybe where they're at, they feel more secure. Okay, maybe they don't have much to offer. I don't know. Is this person rich, broke, or like what's going on with them? Because they feel more secure where they were before. They're afraid to let go of something they had before because of fear of not feeling secure. You know, sometimes it's easier to go back to something you're already comfortable with, right? And that's dumb. That's not really smart. Open up. So the 4 of Swords talks about someone taking a break. Okay. Actually, no, I'm sorry. This is the 4 of Pentacles. So this is someone holding back. This is someone who's very guarded. So you may find this person to be very guarded right now, holding back right now. Simply love. They could have definitely went back to something in the past here that hurt them. Okay, because the six of Cups talks about a soulmate, a karmic soulmate. Maybe you're dealing with a karmic soulmate, and this karmic soulmate is the past life soulmate. I don't know if there's children involved or not. But there's definitely something they're holding. They could be holding on to this person or the idea of this person here. And again, don't take it personal, okay? They may have karmic ties to someone else with unfinished business, and they have a cycle they need to get through themselves before they could actually be in a relationship with anyone else. You know, you'd be dodging a bullet by not engaging with this person. And I'm not saying this person is a bad person. I honestly, even though it hurts, I know it hurts, but catch the red flag early. Trust me when I tell you. At least this person had the decency to tell you, I can't do this right now. Because they could have held on to you and the other person and played the field. He owns properties, but all his money is tied up in them. Gotcha. So, yeah, there's a lot of reversals. I don't know if you notice here. Everything's in reverse. Except for the holding back card. They're literally holding back. They're refusing to open up. They're very guarded. They're afraid to expand at this time. They have some other issues maybe too that were, there's some insecurities. But maybe they feel like it's not the right time for me to get into something else because I got all this other stuff going on. All right, let's see. How do they feel about you? I'm going to give this a shuffle. He needs a lot of spiritual healing too. The crown is all spiritual. I'm just reading what God's Million's writing. He definitely needs heart healing because we got a lot of greens here. The base, he's not really secure within himself at all. And this could be because of what they're dealing. This person could have insecurities and be brokenhearted because of the past experience that they were going through. I don't know. Did he ever tell you about this other person? Hey, Allie West. God's Million, can you help her? Yeah, so please subscribe to the channel if you want a reading. Moving on, okay? Yeah, this person, they could have went back to something, okay? This person could have went back to something. The Eight of Cups is in reverse. The Eight of Cups is in reverse. They could have went back to something. All right, let's see. How do they view you? Refusing to see. Refusing to see, or you're seeing. Okay, so Two of Swords. You might be a really smart, wise person. Maybe you saw this coming. Maybe you already kind of knew. Because refusing to see is in reverse. So the fact that it's in reverse, that looks good for you. So that means you're not a dummy, Georgie. You know better. You see something. There's something that you see clearly here. They made it very obvious to see, okay? Allie West. I know Allie West. Okay, you just dawned on me. I'm sorry. Sorry, I got mommy brain sometimes. I know her. Let's see. We have the throat chakra. So you're not afraid also. You're not afraid to speak your mind. You're not afraid to communicate. You're really good at communicating. This person may find your words very comforting as well because we have the throat chakra in the upright. Okay? So you see things very clearly. You may communicate things very cute. Sending donation out. Got you. You may see things very clearly. You may communicate very clearly. Maybe this person kind of respects you for that. And I feel like, honestly, where are you? I see everyone but the person I'm reading in the comments. Maybe this person respects you because you're like that, you know? Let's see. How else do they view you? See? Giving and receiving. So you're someone who's very, very giving. You give a lot. You give a lot. I feel like, honestly, I feel like this person kind of respects you. And I normally don't say that in readings. Because this is how they view you. They view you as someone who sees beyond, you know, what's there. They can't get over on you. You could be someone who's very communicative. And you also give. You're very giving. And maybe this person's not taking advantage of that. You know? Yeah, the way it's happening, it sucks. But trust me, you wouldn't want to get caught up in that anyway. Because you know what? Who's going to get hurt? You. You're going to get hurt. So the fact that someone literally told you, you should respect that. They literally said, listen, I think I'm going to go back to this because, or I'm going to take a break. They may not have told you the whole truth, but maybe they didn't want to hurt you. You know, people think by not telling us the truth, they're not hurting us. You know what I mean? So I feel like everything that you need to see, you have already seen about this person. You may not know, may not know for sure why they left, but I think you have an idea. I think you know already. I think you know. And you deserve someone. Spirit is also telling you here, you deserve someone who's going to equal give and take. You deserve someone who's going to give you what you give them back. You deserve someone who is going to reciprocate affection, feelings, and emotions. This person can't do that. Quite obvious they can't, because they're still stuck on a past situation here. They may not even know why. They could be dealing with a karmic soulmate where they don't really like, why am I still stuck on this, right? Maybe because they have unfinished business. And you have to allow that to play out, because you get in the middle of that, you're going to get hurt. I'm going to be 100% with you. Yeah, that's why I feel like the need to keep telling you, Georgie, don't take this personal. There's nothing wrong with you. If anything, you're too good for this person right now. Honestly, in my opinion. From what I see here, you're too good for this person right now. And I'm not saying you're better than them, but when it comes to a relationship, you are. Because you're ready. You're not, you're not running back to anything in the past. You're not, I hope not, that I see here. How else do they view you? Choose your battles. You may also be very guarded at this time. Maybe you're guarded because there's 3 faces here, right? Maybe you know something's up. Again, you have refusing to see a reverse. So when it's in reverse, that means you're seeing something. You see something. You know something. So you may feel like, maybe part of you decided to be a little guarded because you may know something, or you feel something, or you feel like something's off with this person, that there could possibly be a third party. And this person knows they're not going to get one up on you. Okay? Yeah, I don't think this person knows that. I mean, they know that. So maybe you make it very clear. I don't know. I'd be scared of you too. Well, I'm like that now, so I'm not too scared. But this person may be like, okay, she's on to me. I can't get one up on her. Maybe this person knows that. So they say, let me just end it peacefully. Okay, so choose your battles. It's not, maybe Spirit is also telling you this is not worth fighting for. So choose, your battles, because there's 3 people involved here. And you don't want to get in the middle of that. Because you're not nobody's side salad, honey. You're the gourmet, right? You're the gourmet. You're not the side salad. We don't do side salad here. Right? Let's see. What is the mutual feelings between the 2 of them? Sacral chakra. So I don't know. Are you guys... that has to do with passions? I always forget. Excuse me. Sacral, I want. So both of you have a strong desire for each other regardless of the situation here. There are emotions here. There are desires here. There's definitely a strong sexual chemistry between the 2 of you here that's hard to resist. Okay, so you both desire in a very... Now, I don't know if you actually had sex with this person, but definitely there's a desire for each other here. So there's no denying. This person does have some feelings for you here. There's no denying that. But they're confused because there's something else here going on. Okay, joy and stability. Both of you are not happy. there is a separation here. Okay, the Four of Wands could also indicate like there's sadness around this. It's like they feel drawn to go back, but they're not really happy, and you're not happy either about this situation. The Joy card, this is the Four of Wands. This can also talk about instability, feeling not feeling stable or secure in this relationship. So both of you may feel that way. You may feel that way because they're pulling back. And they may feel that way because they're still stuck on the past. That's one thing. Going into relationship, guys, the minute you hear anyone talking about their past or they still have a situation going on, that is your cue to run. Okay? Run far. I don't care how good they look. I don't care how much money they got. Run far. Because it's going to be a disaster. Okay? The minute you see, when someone bad mouths an ex or talks about their ex a lot, male or female, all that says is that that person is still hurting over the last person, right? Because they feel like they need to talk about them all the time, or they need to talk bad about them, and whatever they do, that means they still haven't healed from their last relationship. And it's, you know, we're human. They don't realize it, but they're still holding on to the energy of the past. So if the past were to come back, they'd be so quick and comfortable going back to it. It makes sense to you, Georgie? Like, you deserve so much more, please. Especially with a cute name like that. All right, let's see. Yeah, it's like almost like someone going back to something that they're not really happy in. I can't see this person being happy going back. You're never supposed to go backwards. You're only supposed to move forwards. There could be just unfinished business here between the two of them. All right? I don't see that lasting too long. For some reason, I just don't see it. All right, let's see. Let's talk about the, what is the outcome here in the near future? Now, this is near future outcome, okay? Let me give this a shuffle. We're busy today, huh? Yay. Thanks for the hearts. Whoever hit the little heart. All right, let's do it. What is the outcome in the near future here? Strengthening bonds. So the Ace of Wands could talk about you two getting back together and doing it, or this could be you having a new beginning. There's a choice here. A new beginning. This is a new start. The Ace, this could be a new contract. You could even have someone new come in if you let go of this one. If you make a decision like, you know what, this person is a nice person, is a good person, I really like this person, but maybe this is not the person God wants for me, right? I'm ready for a new start, a new beginning, okay? This could even be for you, a new job, new career, promotion or something like that, or a new contract. Something new comes in, right? Because you're doing the right thing by allowing this to fall away. This is not for you right here, okay? So you can have something better. Aces come from God. Aces like, this is your person. This is not your person, you know? Because she's by herself right there, right? Look at that. You see? If you move on, this is the Wheel of Fortune. If you move on from this, okay, something else is going to come in that's more like in alignment with you. Things are going to move, okay? Things are going to flow, okay? Yeah, see? If you move on, exactly. Come on, I can't make it up, guys. I just said this. What does it say there? Move on, okay? If you move on to this, Spirit is going to bless you, okay? Again, the Ace of Pentacles could be a new contract, a new love. This could even be financially things going well for you as well. But this could be, if you walk away from this, okay, there's something better that will replace it, is what I'm trying to say. Okay? It's best you catch those red flags now, girl. You ask the questions now. Always listen to your intuition, because your intuition, you know, confront your fears, okay? Don't be afraid. And also, the moon is all about intuition, as much as the High Priestess is. He's all about facing his fears. You could be fearing, like, I really have so much connection and chemistry with this person. But that's all it is right now. That's all you have, okay? And it's unrequited right now because this person obviously is elsewhere and they've told you. So it's like not like you don't know. Your fear is, will I find a connection like this? Will I feel like have this feeling again with a strong connection with chemistry like this again? The answer is yes. We can have multiple soulmates in our lifetime. Some of them are karmic. Some of them are preparing us for the one that's supposed to be our end all be all. We're supposed to learn something through this, right? Third eye. Yes, listen to your intuition. Your third eye could be a little blocked at this time, okay? The Six of Swords. You may be, there's a part of you that doesn't want to move on here, okay? But they're saying, listen to your intuition at this time and move forward. Move on. Walk away. This is not going to make you happy. Yes, there's passion, there's chemistry. It's probably stronger than you've ever had with anyone else before, probably. And it's a struggle to part ways. But, again, Spirit wants to bless you, okay, with something even better that's going to be committed to you, okay? The Wheel of Fortune, ebb and flow, the flow. Something is going to, things allowing the universe, they're telling you, get out of the way. You're in the way of the actual blessing, the actual right person that was meant for you. Face your fears, okay? Confront your fears. Pay attention to your intuition, okay? And move forward, because the minute you move on, right? Oh, there's going to be victory here. I'm sorry. I thought this was the Six of Swords. For some reason, this boat always reminds me of the Six of Swords, which talks about moving on. So maybe you already know something here, but continue to listen to your intuition. Don't allow your fears of not being able to find something or someone better or someone that you're going to be that passionate about. Don't allow that to hold you back when you know it's a one-way street here. And someone's actually already told you that. So they're saying you will be successful in victory. You will stand out from the crowd. You may have a lot of suitors wanting you. Okay, you may have a few people wanting you, or one person is going to have their eye on just you. Like, you're going to stand out from the crowd, because this is all about victory and success. Victory, success comes when you do the right thing here. And you know what the right thing is here is moving forward, okay? But you have to completely release the past person, right? You can't go back and forth on your decision, because God is going to bring you something really good. Now, if you stay in this, you get too deep in this, it's going to be harder for you to heal and to move on. Trust me, sometimes healing can take years. You want to limit damage control here, okay? Oh, you know what, Allie? I got to start I have to be better for my channel. I feel like I'm so small that I'm not that important. People don't miss me. That's the problem. Most tarot readers will announce when they're not going to be on the channel. When my child is home or he's on a day off, I kind of just shut down, and I don't read at all. You manifested me in, girl. Well, my hours change now. I start at 11 every day. And feel free, if you're ever looking for me and you want to just I'm on Instagram, excuse me, Facebook, and email. I check my Instagram more often than my Facebook, but she manifested me in. But usually now my new hours, because my child was part-time school, it's 11 to about 2, depending on who's on. If no one comes on between like 11 and 12, I'm out of here. I don't wait. I just go. All right, back to where is she? Georgie, you here? Oh, is Georgie still with us? Are you okay, Georgie? She's quiet. I get nervous when people get quiet. Don't get quiet on me. So what is the advice here? Thank you. Oh, my TikTok is back up. I was finally able to download it again. But this is my main channel, so you'll always find me here. I just think there's something more better for you that wants to come in here. This is kind of like a test for you, honestly. I know it hurts. Because I feel like maybe you guys have a really strong connection. I see that here with the mutual feelings. You both feel a strong connection towards each other. Now, this person is going to miss the opportunity because they went back to something. Okay, good. Just checking, Georgie. You're still alive. I have this one girl. I read her. She comes in and out. And then she's gone. Like, where did you go? And she's like, oh, I'll just watch it later. Like, where did you go? All right. I could get more out of the reading if you're present, to be honest. All right. Let's see. Any advice here, Spirit? Success and growth. I feel like when it comes to this relationship, they don't want you to put too much. Don't put any work into this relationship. It's not going to grow anywhere. But I feel also, too, when it comes to your success and money, you should focus on any projects you may have going on. If you're working on any projects, or if you have any hobbies, or you have anything that may interest you, or anything that you're trying to build, like your own future or company with, or anything that you're working on to create wealth and success. They want you to focus on those things right now. Because I feel like when you're clear of this, love will kind of just find you. You won't have to look for it. See? You're going to be shining, girl. Allow yourself time to heal. You have the Sun card. So this is like one of the best cards in the deck. There's something surrounded by success here. So I don't know. What do you do for a living? Are you working on anything here? Are you trying to manifest anything here? Whatever you're doing here, there's going to be growth. Don't give up on something here. If you are working on something, they're saying that that is actually going to bring you lots of success. And I do see that too here with that Ace of Pentacles that came out. That Ace of Pentacles says it all. I don't know. Did I put it back in the deck? I may have. The Ace of Pentacles that came out earlier. Here it goes. Could be a new contract. Or this could be someone else coming in that will put the work in, right? And it will be successful. It will grow, okay? But also allow yourself, if you feel like you're still a little hurt from the situation, give yourself a little time, you know, allow yourself to heal. Focus on other things, you know, to that, you know, helps you feel good, right? I love that you got the Sun card. And you have the Ace of Swords here sitting at the bottom. So the Ace of Swords is about truth. It's about clarity. It's about facts, communication. It's about severing ties, right? Severing ties and allowing transformation, allowing healing and transformation, okay? Because you could be dealing with something that's not in balance here. It's not equal, and it's not an equal give and take, you know? And you can't really force people to feel the way they feel. If they're hurt, they're hurt, or if they're still stuck in the past, they're still stuck in the past. There's nothing you can do to change that or control that, okay? We did have the card of control come out earlier. So you can't control someone else's, you know, look, I was going to say, you can't control how someone else moves. And what does it say there? Move. I didn't get a chance to get it out of my mouth. Okay? But you can't control which way this is going to go here. Right now, the only person who's in control is this person, because they're the ones that make the ultimate decision. But that's not really true. You could take back control by saying, you know what? Georgie deserves way more than this. God has somebody just for me. And I'm not going to settle, because I deserve more than that. And I respect myself too much to be in the middle of someone's, you know, third party, whatever. But I do, again, even if they didn't really tell you the truth, they should have, okay? Maybe they didn't want to hurt you because maybe they respect you too much. At least you were told. So, you know, you see everything that you need to see. You see clearly what this situation is and where it will lead to. Now, if you were to keep engaging in this situation, honey, expect heartbreak, okay? Because that's what's going to happen here if you allow this person to keep going back and forth. Like, let's say they go back to this person, and in 2 months, the shit don't work out, and they immediately run to Georgie to make them feel better, right? And that's not fair to you. You're not there to comfort someone because they left you and they went somewhere else, right? Like, oh, let me run back to Georgie before she's gone. No, honey, Georgie already moved on. She's dating and she's doing good. She don't need nobody's leftovers. And that person is going to be leftovers, not because they're a bad person, but because they just came out of something. You don't want to, Engage with that, right? Let's get some, I'm just going to throw something positive for you. Let's see. What do I want to throw for her? Oh, I got one. I'll throw my mermaid deck for you. I can't end it like this. I can't end it. It feels like a sad story. See? Worthiness. You are worthy of love. You are worthy. You're deserving. So I don't know why I feel like I need to keep telling you, don't let this situation determine you, who you are as a person or your worth. It has nothing to do with you, what this person's dealing with. It's them. They're the ones that have the unworthiness right now. They're the ones feeling that. And they could project it on you if you stay around them any longer. All right? Let's see. Let's get some messages. Some good ones for Georgie. Good ones for Georgie. I feel like Spirit's trying to give us a message here. I'm almost done there, Allie. Slow down. Don't go nowhere so fast. She's like, I'm right here. What you talking about? I had to manifest you in. Oh, I've been here every day. I come here and I show up for God's million. It's only me and her most of the time. Some days it gets really busy like today. All right, we have blessed change. See, there's gonna be a big change. It's gonna make you very happy. Okay, a major life change brings you great blessings. Okay, now my cards are advice cards. They're guidance. If you choose to go against my guidance because you feel like, no, I still want to try this again, then, you know, you can't say my reading didn't tell you so. This could change. The blessed change is because you did something to change, right? The transformation came within you. You decided to wake up and Georgie said, no mas, no more today. We're moving on. We're moving forward. I'm going to go put my lipstick on. I'm going to go comb my hair. I'm not going to soak here and wonder what they're doing, who they're with, and blah, 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 because I'm too good for that. And I'm just going to do my thing, you know? You have to wake up in that type of energy. Even give yourself a couple of days if you need to cry. I don't know how serious this is for you. I feel like it might be, because obviously you're getting a reading. Allow yourself to, like, cry it off, but don't stay there, okay? Because it's not worth it. Do not stay in that situation of crying all day. Let yourself receive, okay? Equal give and take. So allow others to give you, okay? Show you love, okay? Allow others to give you love and care. Receive without guilt or apologies, okay? We do have friendship. So you may have a new friend coming in. Maybe this friend wants to give you something. Maybe this friend turns out to be a little more than you expected. This worthiness card really wants to keep coming out. Okay? You are worthy. And I felt like I needed to keep telling you during the reading. Okay? It's not because they chose something else over you or they chose someone over you. This person has unfinished business elsewhere that could turn into something very toxic if you allow it to stay in your life. Make a date for a play date with one or more friends. So you might be going out with friends. Maybe friends will help you get past this. You know, go out with your girls. That's what girls do, right? They call you and be like, yo, let's go out, girl, because I heard you had a breakup and we need to get you happy again, right? Worthiness. Know that you deserve to always receive good in all ways. Now, here it is. This is your advice here. Explore your options. Okay? Explore other options. He's saying it right here. Blessed change when you explore other options. This option is not the one. And I think you know that. That's why you're here. It's time to look at other possibilities. It's a good time to make changes. And it's funny because it's right on the blessed change. We have wait. So wait. Be patient. Okay? Be patient. Don't rush into action right now. Bide your time for better results. So let things kind of unfold. God bless you. My son's sneezing. God bless you. Okay, that's the big guy. That's not the little one. He's not here. So don't go rushing into something or rushing back to something or trying to rush for an answer. Allow things to just kind of come to you. Remember I told you, when God feels like you're ready for love and it's the right person, it's gonna you're gonna kind of attract it. The more you feel like you love yourself and you respect yourself enough to say, you know what, God sent me what's for me, what's best for me, what's right for me. He has no choice but to listen, because you're asking him for something that's of your highest good, right? So just be patient, wait, and allow it to come. It'll come to you. Now, I don't know, you meet it through friends or you go out with friends and you meet someone, okay? How is your relationship with your mother? Because I just saw mother healing. We have soulmate relationship, see? You're going to be attracting either through your soul group, your friends, or new romance with a spiritual basis is here for you now. So I don't know if you're going out with friends, or maybe you need to go out with friends right now, okay? In order to kind of feel better, right? Comfort. Let your friends comfort. Let your friends comfort you. Let your friends do your hair. Let your friends do your makeup. Do you have friends? Some of us be like, I don't got no friends. I don't trust nobody. I get that too. But if you have like maybe another female, and getting specifically a female, allow them to comfort you. Are you here, Georgie? Or am I delayed? Okay, good. You have lots of friends. That's perfect. That's what we need to hear. Good, good, good. Because I'm one of those people who I have no friends, and it's by choice. My only friend is God's million, really. Seriously. And she's far from me. So, but I honestly trust her more than I trust most people. More than I trust my own family. Right? In a little bit of time, we got to know each other. I've learned to trust her a lot. Okay, so we have a soulmate relationship coming in here. Okay? Even maybe it starts out as friends, so wait. Allow it to unfold, like I told you earlier. Okay? Because you are worthy of love, and God wants to send you what's meant for you, what's for you. Okay? That's what's meant for you and someone else at the same time. God's never going to send you that. God's never going to make you fight for someone's love. God's never going to send you someone where you feel like it's so hard to be with them, or they're too confusing, or you don't know where you stand with them. This one, you happen to know where you stand. And that's it. There's no holding on to that. They've already said what they said. They've made their decision. I think it was a bad decision on their part, but maybe it was meant to be that way because it wasn't for you. Because clearly your readings say that's not your person. Stay optimistic. So they want you to stay optimistic about your love life. You are worthy. Don't give up on love, honey. Not so fast. We got a soulmate here. Your dreams are coming true. Don't quit right before the miracle happens or occurs here. Time to move on. This is the second time you got the move on card in a different deck. So if you're wondering still, even after that whole entire reading, should you move on or wait? 2 times you're being told to move on. Okay? Because, again, just be patient. Something is coming in. And if you move on, God's like, okay, she closed that door. We can open another one now, right? It's time to let go of the old, worn out. Oh, damn. Damn, that was rough. The old worn out so that the new can come in, right? On top of that soulmate right there. Let's throw it right there. So they don't want you to give up on love. They do not want you to give up on your love life. They don't want you to determine your love and your worthiness and your ability to have a relationship that's committed to you and only you, based on what just you experience. That door has closed. That chapter has closed for a reason. Now, you try to reopen something that needs to be closed, then expect life to be thrown off. You're asking for problems. You'll probably be back over here asking me about the same person in a couple of months if you go back to that. Because I feel like this person will realize when they go back to whatever they're going back to that door closed for them. But they still have not dealt with their wounds. And therefore, they're going to make a mistake by going back to the past. And not because they're meant to be with you, it's because they made a mistake. Or maybe there's something that this needs to be forgiven or healed within that situation over there. It's unfinished business that they have over there, which has nothing to do with you. Okay, love. We have morning affirmations. Say positive affirmations each morning to open the gates of manifestation. So keep positive thoughts around love. Start saying positive things. Like every morning, wake up saying, I am worthy of love. I am lovable. I am attractive. I am someone's wife, and I have a very loving husband. You know, act like you already have it. Like, be a psychotic person. Start talking to yourself. Say, okay, say Georgie. Okay, I'm making up a name, so don't make fun of me. Be like, George. Okay, this is going to be your soulmate, your other half. He's not here, but you're acting like you're talking, you're manifesting, right? Law of attraction. Hey, George, could you go make me a sandwich? And ain't nobody there, but you're talking to him. And Spirit's like, okay, George is not there. We need to get George there because George needs to make her a sandwich. And George is her soulmate, so we need to go find him. Not saying that your soulmate's going to name George. I'm just being stupid funny. Okay, so, like, act like it's already here. Like, okay, I'm already with the person I love. He's already here. I've already manifested him in spirit, right? I already manifested him. So now he has no choice but to be here because I'm ready. I'm waiting for him. I'm waiting for my man. Where he at? You know what I'm saying? Be like, George, could you go check the biscuits? Even though George doesn't exist yet. But you have no choice to believe that he will be there. The same way this girl, Allie, manifested me today. You could do the same. Allie West would like to know what my guides need me to know. Okay, so we're going to do a spirit-led. Ooh, my favorite. Woohoo. All right, that's what I have for you, Georgie. That is the end of your reading. I hope it wasn't all so sad. I know it's not exactly what you want to hear, but I feel like you already knew this. Georgie might be very intuitive herself. And I know that with that Two of Swords being in the reverse right away. If that Two of Swords was in the other direction, I would say, oh, she's going to make a big mistake and go back. But the fact that you were in the upright, and I could tell that you're someone who knows and you speak and you know better. You know better, Georgie. I think you're a very wise person. Most people I deal with, I can't say the same. And it's not because they're wise. It's because they're still sleeping. They're not wanting to face certain things in their life. But I feel like you'll be fine. Okay, Allie, let's do it. Woo! Let's get one of these for you. No. Sorry, I'm looking at something. Okay, I'm a little bit of a mess. Okay, I get crazy when I start reading. I start pulling everything out. Literally. What do I want to do here? I want to pull you a postcard. Let's see. Okay, calling in my guides, calling in Allie West's guides, Holy Spirit, archangels, calling in your past loved ones, any messages from your past loved ones, archangels, spirit guides, messages for Allie. Messages for Allie. Let's kind of clear this energy. Messages for Allie. That was quick. Don't worry, I have your 2 here, God's Million, I forget you. All right, let's see. We have, ooh, this one looks important. Carte postale, okay? Carte postale, postcard, and it's got an angel, love your dreams. Okay, so something is going to happen in the dream state. Maybe you're dreaming weird things right now. Your dreams are trying to talk to you. Dearest you, over here, there is no mystery for us to unravel. As we know intimately how connected we all are, how the web of creation works, and how spirit is in every aspect of life, from the invisible to the visible. But it is impossible for humans to comprehend the complexities of how things actually work. because the most important threads is the tapestry. Did I say that right? Tapestry don't make sense in the dimension you live in. That said, can you feel the importance of these current energies that bring events together in miraculous ways? You can't understand with your mind, but you can know with your heart and soul. So some way, somehow, you can feel it. You can feel something, or you know something, right? Logically, you can't make sense of it, but you just like, it's almost like I'm getting like the word faith. You may feel like the world is trying to tell you something or guide you somewhere or something like that, and for some reason your faith is like, okay, I really feel it, so I believe it, you know, even if I can't see it. And that's hard to do for a human, right? We only believe what we can see, right? But you can know with your heart and soul. Trust that even though you don't know the how, the what, or the why, we do surrender to the mystery and have faith. There it goes. Exactly what I just said. That the unseen world, I just said that too. Okay, I just said all that. Surrender to the mystery and have faith that the unseen world, right? I just said it's hard for us to have faith in something we can't see. Is watching you with loving eyes as spirit weaves your life's mysterious and beautiful tapestry in glorious technicolor. Loving you so much as always. So it's like, continue to have faith, okay? Even if you don't know how things are going to happen, how they're going to play out, let go of expectations and allow things to just unfold. And just know, or just having the feeling that God, the universe, spirit, whatever you believe in, I believe in God, so is directing you in the right direction, you know, and you just have to go with that flow, right? Super weird dreams. Okay, so pay attention if you can. I know when we wake up, we're all like crazy, like we're running to brush our teeth, right? When you wake up out of your dreams, if you remember, write it down or take as many notes as you can on that dream and try to piece them together. All right, let's see. Let's get a message from Wisdom Oracle for you. Let's clear this energy, Holy Spirit. Messages for Allie. Let me get a shuffle. Whoa. Here and now. What in the hell? Survey call. Man, I get the weirdest spam calls. I have been trying to write them down. Some are just really out there. Oh, so you have been doing this. Okay. Confirmation that you should keep doing it. All right, cool. Let's get it. Ooh, the yin. Be open to receiving, I believe. This is about receiving the feminine energy. Between worlds. There's something about then and now, between worlds. So you may feel kind of stuck right now. But guess what? You're about to enter, because you have new life underneath that. I saw between worlds before too. Be flexible. Being flexible means like allow spirit to move things around, to shift things to fall away. Be flexible. Don't stay stuck in the other between worlds, meaning like don't stay stuck. Allow spirit to move you forward, because it's something that it's pushing you forward into this new beginning here. Let's see the yin. The yin is all about receiving, being open to receiving, being open to, let's get more on that though. Usually things feel really crappy, or you feel like giving up, or you feel super stuck. You feel a little low vibrational right before something's good's about to happen. I don't know why, it just happens that way. So maybe that's something you needed to know. Let's see, number 2. So let's see what the yin wants to say. I'm going to go into the tarot spread next. I just feel like I need to, I don't know, when I feel called to something, just do it. Just do it. See, yang is about the masculine. Maybe you have a little more masculine than feminine, and you need to be more feminine. Maybe you're the one who's always doing the giving, and you need to start taking and receiving, right? I have a hard time with that. Let's see. The feminine principle of receptivity, letting someone else make the first move, gathering information and taking in cues, the art of conscious allowing. Because you may block your own blessings by always giving, right? The oracle's message. This is a time of calculated receptivity as you gracefully await what is coming to you. What's coming to you is this new life. You're here. You're in between worlds. I feel like you're right in between, and it sucks to be right there in between. That sucks. It's a horrible feeling. But understand that something really good is happening. This is a time of calculated receptivity as you gracefully await what is coming to you, ready to accept it when it appears. Yin does not involve frozen dreams. Ooh, we were talking about dreams, weren't we? Yin does not involve frozen dreams or even wrestling, but rather consciously allowing things to flow to you, poised to receive the bounty that will be made available to you. It implies sensitivity as you alertly study the actions of others and contemplate how they will affect you and yours. Remember, you must make space for miracles to appear. Be the shaped, not the shaper. And shaped, not the shaper, means you need to be flexible, okay? Allow spirit to mold, to shape you, not you the other way around. Because when we do it ourselves, we don't always, we don't get the most that we could possibly get, right? Spirit wants to give you the best. So allow spirit to mold you and shape you and move things around, right? Don't be resistant to that change. Let's see. Yin does not involve frozen dreams or even resting, but rather consciously allowing things to flow to you, poised to receive the bounty that will be made available to you. It implies sensitivity as you alertly study the actions of others and contemplate how they will affect you. And you said that. I'm sorry. Remember, you must make space for miracles to appear. Be the shape, not the shaper. Okay, I already read that. Sorry. Relationship message. Let others take the lead right now. Your power lies in small gestures, self-awareness, and conscious surrender. By yielding the reins, you will find yourself effortlessly moving closer to what you truly desire. Permit others to tell you who they are and who they can be to you by allowing their actions to speak about them. You will be pleasantly surprised. Prosperity. This is a time when the most effective action is to allow others to show you the way forward. Observe their behavior and follow their lead. Your desire to push, though, must take a back seat for now. Collaborate and offer your ideas rather than dictating what must happen. Let others come to you. It's important that they feel they have power now. Another meaning is about releasing your need to have things in the form you want them. How do you want to feel basking in your success? Now allow the universe to show you the form. See, show you, be flexible. Yin is a sign of essence. Things may go more smoothly than you expect, right? If you get out of your own way, I'm sure you heard that before. Protection message. Do you have trouble receiving? Probably. You stop the flow of abundance. I just said that. When you continually insist upon being the giver. Oh my God, did I not say this? Did I not say this? I've been trying to write them down. Yes, that's accurate. I've never been able to really rely on others. So you're very independent. That comes from fear. I feel like a sense of insecurity. You feel more secure when you do things yourself. Maybe you've been betrayed, or maybe things gone wrong when you allow other people in. It depends who you let in. I feel good coming, but it's so rough. It's been still have excitement on it. Yes, I have. You're on point, girl. Okay, let's continue. Good. I'm glad I'm going there. You stop the flow of abundance when you continually insist upon being the giver. You can't always lead, always give, always teach. You must be the student, the open vessel, and the one who receives the gift, the gesture, offer in equal measure. Open up and let love, life, abundance, and spirit fill you without demand or expectations. Just receive the bounty that is yours.
See, the ego wants to stay here because this is where you feel more comfortable. This is where you feel more in control, you know, stuck, unfortunately. Taking a leap and taking the faith to step into the unknown is allowing spirit to come in and push you in a new direction. But when we stay here, right, you don't see any forward movement. You don't see anything happening. Being stuck in the middle is even worse because there's a lack of decision. You're gonna go back or you're gonna move forward. You know, pick which way you're gonna go here. So I don't know if there's something that you hold on to, or it's just a matter of getting out of your own way and allowing this new life to come in. Okay. Should we reread that? Between worlds. I feel like that's important. I mean, new life is a new life. We already know. And then we'll get into the tarot cards. I feel like it's important. And it's going from 2 to number 3. Look at that. 2, 3. Oh, wow. 333 might be your number. If you're saying 333, that could be a sign. You know, I know because 9 plus 3, right? 10, 11, 12. 2 plus 1, that's 3. So 333. I don't know. I'm hearing 333, 3, and then you break that down as 3. Anyway, whatever. Let's go to number 3. All right. Between worlds. Okay, so here you can see your cards. Ooh, new life, new life, new world. Breaking out of your show. Do I need to read all of these? Oh Lord, my mouth is getting dry. Between worlds, transitions, not being quite out of the situation and fully engaged in another. Temporarily blindness, no man's land. Are you like in any type of situation with someone from the past? I'm dead serious. One of my dreams was a bunch of birds like a flamingo. Oh, wow. And an ostrich, among others, were walking in a circle. I've seen many angel numbers and 333 is absolutely one. Wow, the flamingo is pretty rare though. Okay, maybe this is, I was supposed to read it. I was like, I don't want to read it, but I'm being guided to. Okay. Let's see. The oracle message. Between worlds is where you must let go of tendency to make assumptions. Oh, we're all good at that, huh? I'm always assuming. That's bad. It's a bad thing. This is a time when you are unable to see what is ahead. Right? Cultivate curiosity and trust the process of change and growth. You are done learning the lessons of recent experiences. In this place, that's why you have the new life, because there's a cycle ready to end for you. That's why you're transitioning from one world into the next world, right? You are done learning lessons of recent experiences in this place between what was and what will be. It is a state of making and unmaking and making again. What is essential now is to admit not knowing. Like, you don't need to know everything. You don't know everything. You don't. God surprises us, right? There is a great freedom and power to be unleashed. A mystery that is not yours to understand weaves the web of life within a divine matrix of consciousness greater than your own thoughts, feelings, beliefs, desires, and decisions. The seeds that were planted in the past begin to take root. But what surfaces will probably not be what you expect. When you are between the worlds, you're invited to see with the curious eyes of a child glimpsing a rainbow for the first time. Do so and you will not be disappointed. Ooh. Relationship message. This is a time to explore the new energy between you and another. It is not a moment for certainty, but rather for discovery and curiosity. You don't know yet if this will last forever, so allow yourself to explore who you are and what it reflected back to you. This relationship is meant to educate you about yourself. What do you need? What do you like or dislike? what values are important to you. You are in a critical phase of your relationship that is not to be dismissed or hurried. So if you are in a relationship, there's something you're learning from it. If you're not in a relationship, and maybe you were in a relationship that's over with, you learn something from it, right? About yourself and what you want, what you need, and what others expect. Well, we should never have expectations, but learning how to meet other people's needs as well. Prosperity message. In your work, sometimes you try things that have worked for others, hoping that you too will be successful. When this symbol appears, it reminds you that sometimes the path to your prosperity is a gamble. Win or lose, you can learn much from what comes of your wager. You can learn much from what comes of your wager. It's good time to bet on your own skills and talents in new and different arenas. Remain curious, and with the right combination of timing and luck, you will stumble upon something golden that will be unlike anything you ever known before. So this has to do with your life purpose. If you already know what that is and you discovered it and you're working on it, right? And you feel very strongly and you're passionate about it, then you keep doing that. But if there's something that you're like, oh, well, let me try this because, other people are doing it and it seems to work for them. But Spirit's like, no, 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 no. That's not your talent. That's not your gift. I got something much better for you. That's more in alignment with you. Protection message. Be mindful of your expectations. Didn't I say that? Expectations are not good to have. This is not a time for guarantees. Things will not go exactly as you plan or dictate. Let go and see what Spirit has in store. See? Be flexible. Let go. Okay? Everything you've been through your life, it wasn't, a change in the wind. There's a big change happening here for you. You might even meet someone here. Your yin to your yang, honey girl. There was someone in the past that you left behind that maybe was like constantly going round and round. That person was not for you. Never ending story. That was not for you. It just, the cycle kept going because there was something you needed to learn. But whatever stones have been casted, whatever things you have been through, whatever pain and suffering you felt like you have to endure in this lifetime, use the blocks, use the stones that were casted, any judgment against you, use them to build yourself up. Every time someone throws a stone and judges you, take that stone and build yourself up with it, okay? You might meet the yin to your yang or the yang to your yin, girl, okay? There should also be a balance between the two. Your masculine and feminine. It shouldn't all be masculine. It shouldn't all be about you giving, giving, giving and not receiving. So, yeah, about that. Let's see what she's saying. This is kind of crazy. Yes, I'm currently kind of trying to figure out whether my marriage is going to work or not. It's taught me much. Just felt different. I think I'm supposed to help others, but still working out what looks like. He just seems the same, and I've been hurt so much. I've been, turning my pain into power. I've got some ideas, but I've been sort of stuck. Okay. There's a lot going on there. A change in the wind could be kind of like a tower moment. So there could be some type of event, unforeseeable event that happens. And Spirit's saying, just allow it. Allow it. Don't resist it. Be flexible. Okay? We're trying to create balance in your life and maybe where you're at right now. So you could be stuck between leaving a situation and moving on, right? Or staying. Sorry. Same thing. All right. We'll get there in the message because I haven't thrown your tarot cards, girl. We're just getting started. Okay? Where was I? I feel like when the timing is right, you're going to stumble on something here. Okay? That you feel very passionate about. Whatever this thing is, it's going to help you actually heal too at the same time. You know how I heal tarot cards? One day I just came across this and it could have came at a better time. A video on YouTube. Because I was always one to look up my horoscope. And somehow I did it on my phone. And I was expecting like the old school way, something in writing. Like what your day was going to be like. And I found a video, and when the girl started talking, I was like, oh my God, about tears. I was like binge watching tarot. My tears would fall endlessly because I felt like the TV was speaking to me, or that reader, or whoever I found or was connected to at that time. It was speaking like my life back to me. I was like, okay, this is not by accident. This is not like by coincidence. No, 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 no. This is surreal right here. It was like the answer to my prayers, girl. Woo, that's a deep story. But let's see where we. So yeah, remain curious, and with the right combination of timing and luck, you will stumble upon something golden that will be unlike anything you've ever known before. Protection message. Be mindful of your expectations. This is not a time for guarantees. I think I read this, didn't I? This is not a time for guarantees. Things will not go exactly as you plan or dictate. Let go and see what Spirit has in store. What takes hold in your life will be better than what you can imagine. So blessings, big change. There's a big change happening. You prayed for it. Get ready to get out of the way and let it happen. Okay? Move out the way because it's getting ready. When you ask, be careful with your words, honeys. Let me tell you something. There's been many times where I was very passionate about something, and I was praying, and whether it was good or bad, like I was passionate about, like I want this out of my life, or I don't want to do this no more. And within like this, God took it away. I was like, oh shit, I didn't expect that to actually happen. So remember, if you ain't ready, be mindful of what you're saying, okay? Or maybe you'll never be ready. Maybe God says, you know what? Now's the time. This is exactly the point where I needed her to be. Now I can take her away from whatever has been distracting her and push her towards her true destiny or her true person. Because love shouldn't be hard. It shouldn't hurt. Really? Hold on. My cards fell. That's a no-no. Maybe there's a message there. I want to pick up the card for you. There's got to be a reason. People don't pick up cards when they fall. I don't know why. There you go. Blessed change. See? That's your card. Remember, towers are for a reason. There could be resistance here. Spirit may be saying he knows you're going to resist. You're going to be a little stubborn and resist a little bit. This change, but it's for your highest good, okay? A major life change brings you great blessings. You may not, okay, wrong deck. You may feel like your prayers are not being heard, right? But they really are, okay? And they're working behind the scenes. They're trying to get a plan going, okay? Your spirit guides, they work around the clock for you. Are you sleeping, snoring, farting, and dreaming, whatever you do at night, drooling. Whatever you do at night, okay? Spirit's saying, while that's all happening, we work around the clock for you, okay, girl? I'm just finding my deck here. Okay, let me think about what deck I want to use for you. I haven't decided yet. Why am I having struggles today picking decks? Give me a minute. Let me think. Okay, he already showed me. So be it. If I give what is it today? If I give myself a moment. Oh, thank you. I was praying for that to happen. I was getting too hot. I have my heater underneath me, and my deck fell on top of the heater, moved it, and switched it off. Thank you. You can stay there. Pick you up later. Okay, this is so accurate, and you're amazing. We sound so similar. I bought my first deck, and I have been learning so much. I believe that 100%. Oh, so you want to be a tarot reader? Awesome. Cool. And remember, we're not limited to just one thing, you know. Tarot really helped me heal. It really. And if you listen to what Tarot's saying and you listen to with the people who are like, because I remember I don't know if you know, I was 12 years Catholic and then turned Christian, and then I just gave up religious, like, how do you call it? You know, what's the right word? Just gave up on religion, right? And it's not because I'm a believer. I'm so much more than a believer. Oh, girl, I'm connected, honey. We is connected. I do not live with God, and God don't let me live without him. I was going to say he can't live without me, but he can't. It's another story. But girl, we connected. I could never say in my life that I could ever live without him. I don't care what people think about tarot readers, so maybe that's something you needed to hear too. You know, because people were like, oh, tarot's the devil. No, honey, your judgment is the devil. You're the devil. Okay. I've done so much more for myself through learning tarot as far as healing than I've ever done in 12 years. But I'm very grateful for my 12 years in Catholic school and the sacraments, because it gave me the foundation, you know? So I'm not mad about it. It gave me the foundation I needed. It gave me the faith. It gave, you know, because I was born into it, you know? I do still appreciate my background. Some of us go through like church hurt, where you go to church and then the pastor hits on you. That happened to me. Okay, time to get rid of this blanket. I had a blanket wrapped around me. I guess some of this coffee is cold. Okay. I didn't expect myself to be this busy today. And now I'm thirsty. Holy Spirit, archangels, and spirit guides. Messages for Allie. Queen of Wands. Stand in your power. Don't let someone take away your power. The paranormal. The paranormal has to do with fortune telling, tarot reading, or doing something out of the normal. Dealing with paranormal activity here. A crystal ball, curiosity. So you could be curious in spiritual work here. So they're saying, do it. If you're interested in it, do it. All right. Maybe you question whether you should do it or not, because it's not something that society is so open to. But look at how many people on YouTube are open to it. They just do it indiscreetly. Half the people who are on these channels, let me tell you, they're Christians. They're Catholics. They just do it behind closed doors so they think no one sees them. Being fake and phony. Contradicting. Calling in my guides. Calling in Allie's guides. Ancestors, past loved ones. Let's clear the energy out of this deck. So they're saying go ahead and explore it if that's what you want. They're showing me like a magician, like a, now I'm cold again. What the hell? There's something wrong with me. Like someone who does magic tricks. You know, kids, they're like, oh, I want to do magic tricks. I want to be a magician, right? They're saying you could be whatever you want to be. You know, you want to be a magician, be a magician. And you could become very successful. I've seen a lot of people become very successful doing magician work and tricks and performing. And people love that. People enjoy that. It makes people happy. It makes people feel good. It's entertainment. Okay, I don't know what the heck is going on there. Okay, I'd rather suffer in the heat, obviously. All right, let's do it. So let's see who is representing you, your spirit guides. They're saying if you want to go to outer space, go to outer space. If you want to be a magician, be a magician. God will support anything that makes you happy. Okay? If you want to do more than one thing, do more than one thing. But I always feel like you should focus on one thing first. That way your energy is going into that one thing. Once you master that one thing, then you can move on to something else. But you can be whatever you want. All right, let's see. Who is representing you as your spirit guide? The Ten of Pentacles. So this could be the end of a relationship, the end of a family situation, or thinking about leaving a home here, okay? Because there's some unhappiness here. Leaving something that you thought was like forever, okay? The Ten of Pentacles. Or this may have also something to do with your money, helping you to build a legacy. This also talks about commitment, so leaving something that you don't feel committed to or was committed to you, okay? Can you clarify this Ten of Pentacles? Ooh, that was quick. Eight of Wands. There's a message or something moving fast. Something is coming in really fast for you, okay? Or you could be traveling somewhere or moving away really fast from something. Why is the Eight of Wands there? The Hanged One. Maybe it's time for you to see something from a higher perspective. If you're struggling with something or communicating something here, just saying if you were to see a situation from a higher perspective, you will know how to deal with it or get out of it or move on from it or how to face it. I don't know what that is for you. Why the Hanged One? The Temperance. There's something in your life that brings you, is not balanced here. Now, I don't know if you have any type of addictions or someone around you has addictions. Addictions could be anything. Overworking, drinking, self-medicating, or this is someone who around you. Maybe you could be drinking yourself to death because you're unhappy in a situation over here. Listen, we all been there and done that one, no judgment. I drank myself to death over misery in relationships that you could easily walk away from. Okay, you just got to have faith. No matter what you do, it'll all work itself out in the end. Because a lot of people stay in relationships because they're afraid they won't be able to survive on their own. Yes, it's always going to be rough in the beginning, but you have peace and happiness. And that peace and happiness that you have will attract more, right? And God will place the right things in front of you, right? So sometimes you just got to take the leap of faith or you stay stuck and miserable, right? So, I don't know what that is for you. There's something that in your life that brings unbalance. This also talks about patience. Patience. But I feel more so there's an imbalance here. All right, let's see. What is Spirit trying to help you with? My screen is frozen. Are we frozen? Are we frozen? Because my screen, my YouTube screen is frozen. Can someone comment? Nope. Okay, so it's just my screen. I have the ghetto screen. All right. What are they helping you with? Good, good. What are they helping you with? They're helping you see the truth of a situation. There's something you need to sever ties with and you haven't done it. Okay, there's something you need to face here. Okay, they're helping you to sever ties. They're helping you to have clarity. There's a situation in your life where you're not sure. Okay, the Magician. So you can manifest whatever you want. Funny, we were just talking about him, right? And here he is. You can manifest whatever it is that you want. Okay, maybe it's time for you to start tapping into those inner skills. Okay. There's something that you need to hold back or guard your heart from, okay? Or be careful with someone who is holding back from you, or don't hold back. Let's see. We have too many cards that came out. The Page of Pentacles. Be open to new opportunities, okay? Nine of Pentacles and the Six of Wands. There's something here talking about being single. Being single and being able to provide for yourself, being protected, being provided for, having victory over a situation. Maybe you feel manipulated in a situation here. Maybe someone around you is greedy as well. I feel like I need to pull out extra cards here. So I'm just pulling out some clarifiers here. I should go dig. I have little mini clarifiers. They're so cute. Let's see what that Ace of Swords is talking about. Is there a fear of leaving a situation and being on your own? Or being single? Or because I feel like the rewards are so much greater. The opportunity is so much greater if you were to be on your own. What is this Ace of Swords about, Spirit? What are the Ace of Swords about? Someone around you is very manipulative. They're very greedy. Maybe this is why you're so much in your masculine. Maybe you feel like you can't rely on someone because of this, because of the way they are. You don't feel like you can trust someone because they're maybe selfish or about themselves. It's just a matter of faith, honey. This is what we were talking about earlier in your oracle cards and your postcards. You know, faith over fear. Sometimes there's challenges in life that we just got to fight through. But as long as you got faith and you're looking and you're praying and you're surrendering those fears to God, everything will be handled. Not exactly the way we want it, in the time we want it, but it will be taken care of. God will never abandon you, nor will he give you more than you can handle. Let's see the Ace of Swords, the Four of Swords, the Two of Cups. Okay, there's some relationship here that is time for you to reconsider. The Four of Swords is like taking a step back, taking time to heal. It talks about taking a pause. It's about a relationship, Ace of Swords. Maybe you love this person a lot, but Spirit's like, it's time for you to sever ties. Now, I don't know if this person lies a lot. The Ace of Swords are like big lies, big lies. Someone loves to tell big lies here. Or someone like, I don't know if they talk bad about you or whatever. They don't talk very nicely to you. They lie. The King of Pentacles. Could be an earth sign, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. Now, I don't know if you have children. This could be a baby daddy or a husband here. Okay? Someone who takes more than they give here. This is an opportunist. This is someone who's not very grounded. I don't know if they have money struggles. They could, or they could just be very ungrounded and just take. And abuse their power. Someone who takes, abuses their power. They don't have to be an earth sign. They could actually be, it doesn't matter. Take it how it resonates. Okay, so that is your sign. Please don't go back. Even though things look hard right now, listen, at least you're in a safe place. You know, that makes me feel so happy, girl. I feel like you're in a safe place. It may be uncomfortable right now, but you're safe, okay? Spirit's definitely going to confirm what it is that you need to know right now. I'm going to tell you, don't go back, okay? Now, the Ace of Swords are lies that hurt. A lot of betrayal there. Does this person have addictions? I'm pretty sure I've read you before, but honey, I read so many people. I can't even remember my own shit. Does your person have any addictions? Sex addictions, drinking, drugs, anger issues, bipolar issues? Maybe you need to see that, understand that, if that's a situation that you need to really be paying attention to. Like someone could be just not right in the head. Okay, so when you have a habit of drawing in these type of people, there's something within you that needs to be worked on. There needs to be some healing there. Oh, there you go, honey. There it is. So this is someone who's going to take from you. I've never seen, I mean, there are functionable drug. Yeah, this is someone who causes a lot of drama in your life. A lot of fighting. A lot of rivalry. A lot of fighting. A lot of ego, tit for tat. A lot of competition. Okay. This person creates a lot of obstacles in your life. Okay, for what? That's not love. Why would you want to go back to that? Now, I don't know if this is someone who gets physical, because usually people who are under the influence, and I can tell you, Allie West, my father was an addict, okay? And I'm very familiar with addicts. You came to the right person, girl. I know the signs. I know the characteristics. I know when they're not on drugs, how good and great they can be, right? But never take it personal, because, you know, addictions and drugs are they're a sickness, right? And it's not about you. It's, you know, when they come off the drug, right, they feel like they're dying. And they'll do anything. They'll lie, they'll steal, they'll take, they'll betray, they'll cheat just to get what they want. They may even go with someone else because they feel like, I can't be around maybe Allie because Allie doesn't accept my addictions, right? And then there's times where you may find yourself, what's the right word? Enabling. Oh, he's on drugs because his past, or he's on drugs because his mommy died, or his father died, or his father was an addict, or his mother, or someone's a narcissist. You start finding like reasons to allow them to be this addict that they are and be in your life. You can be an addict, but not with me, right? You need to go fix and heal that before you get into a relationship. It is not your responsibility to heal people or fix people. It is not your responsibility to heal this person's inner child. That's something they're a grown-ass man, they need to do on their own, okay? It sounds rough and tough, but honey, I had to learn the hard way that loving someone involves tough love sometimes. Sometimes you have to allow someone to fall on the face. Maybe sometimes you feel sorry for this person because you've seen their soft side. You see how great they can be, but they still have the addiction. Yeah, he emotionally, see, people like that, a lot of times when people do drugs in their life, some of them recover all the way, and then some of them relapse, okay? For someone who's just recovering, they need time alone with themselves. That's why you see a lot of times when people go to like rehab, they be like, oh, you can't be in a relationship, you can't have contact with the outside world. You know, if you're gonna be in this program, you gotta be, you know, just us and you, and that's it. There's strict rules with that, and that's for a reason. You know, anything could trigger them, anything, back to the habit. You have to ask yourself, Allie, like, are you happy there? Are you happy? Do you feel loved? Or are you settling because you feel like you're hurting someone or you're breaking something up? Or, you know, your kids can never be happy if mommy's not happy. Because if you're not experiencing love and you have more like drama or hatred or anger, or there's so much going back and forth or disputing, you know, trust me, the kids eventually, they'll get over it and they'll understand it later, right? Rather than keeping yourself in a situation where it's very unhealthy, because it becomes unhealthy for everyone. So I could go so into this, girl, on a regular level without the cards, but you really need to reconsider, you know, are you filling your own cup first, right? Are you happy? Does it make you happy? Do you feel loved in this situation? Do you feel that it's an equal give and take in this situation? Maybe you need to sit on a piece of paper. See, they want you to be free. They want you to release this situation. It's time to let go. The fools take a leap of faith. Everything else will work itself out. Don't worry about who's gonna feel what. You know, I've actually seen people, I'm not gonna say who. I've actually seen people, and I love the shit out of animals. I love them. They're my babies. I love them. I love them. I cry with them all the time. But I've actually seen people say, I can't leave this relationship because of the dog. Twice I've heard that. And they were getting beat up on, smacked up on. And one of the situations, the dogs eventually ended up with that person. I'm going to say my friends. I'm not going to say who it is. Eventually, a few months later, both dogs ended up living with my friend, who was so worried about leaving the situation because of a dog, right? They were willing to get themselves killed or beat up on or abused or mistreated and staying for those reasons. But eventually, once they moved, the dogs ended up in their possession anyway. So somehow everything will work itself out. Not exactly the how we want it, when we want it, you know. And sometimes we'll use those things to keep ourselves there because of fear, you know. Fear of what everybody else is gonna feel or think. You have to do what's good for you. What makes you feel good? What makes you feel happy? What makes you feel loved? Is this person that you're in your world with, do they truly love you, or is it something you're codependent on? Because people could be codependent on each other for different things. Someone could be codependent on you because they have no emotions, or they're emotionally messed up, and you stabilize them. You could be codependent on them because they provide somehow. The Spirit's clearly saying, set yourself free from this. Girl, listen, and I feel for you. I've been in that more than one time, so don't beat yourself up, Allie. I've been there more than one time. You know, you attract the thing you need to heal from. I've attracted many like my dad. Needy, emotionally needy, immature, toxic, abusive, addicts, drunks, you name it, I had it. Girl, we had it too. And sometimes you even engage in it. If you don't be careful, you'll fall deep in that trap too. So, but we're not, because you're living with a friend and you're safe. What about your children? Where are your children? Ooh, yes, 111 on the clock, baby. Let's see about this magician here. The Ace of Pentacles. This is a missed opportunity. This is a broken contract. This is the end of a contract. The end of manipulation here. Okay? Ace of Pentacles is like a marriage, but a divorce. It's an end. It's an end of a contract. And I think you know this. Also, Spirit is telling you, by you holding on to this, you're delaying your own success. You're delaying your own new beginning, a new start, wealth, success, prosperity, money, growth, a new job, a new career, all that, okay? Your energy is in the wrong place. Your energy is focused on this situation. Did I do the right thing? Should I have left? The guilt. It's the guilt, honey. Okay? But Spirit is saying, don't let guilt. See, she was haunted by something. Don't let the guilt get to you. You stay focused on where you're being guided to go here. Because the minute you do, something new comes in. This could be new love. This could be money, prosperity, new job, new work, new employment, promotion. The money that you feel that you needed, or the stability you felt you needed, you can do this on your own. The magician is, you have all the tools you need. You don't need nobody. Will it happen overnight? No. But you'll get there. Or you rather hold on to something that you feel so extremely unhappy in. Oh, good. Perfect. I mean, not good for you. But listen, Allie. My mother, when she was, her father died, right? My grandfather was alcoholic, by the way. But he was a happy one. He was a happy one. He danced. He used to sing on my guitar with my microphone and stink it up with his bad beer breath. He loved his Heinekens, girl. His breath loved him too. But he wasn't like abusive or anything. He was just drunk. When he passed away, my mom fell apart. And she ended up losing her job. And I had to go stay with my grandmother. My sister had to go stay with her and my other grandmother. I stayed on my father's side grandmother. And I saw a lot there. I witnessed a lot. I understood a lot once I lived there. And I went through. I think that's the point where I realized, when I look at it today, I wanted to heal my dad so bad because I saw what he went through. He battled his addictions. And I can say at a very young age, I wanted to heal. I wanted to make money. I used to sell everything down to creepy crawlers. You know, the little glue things you make in the little microwave. I sell stickers, pencils, you name it. I sold it. I'll sell you. But when I was little, I had, you know, think about when you were younger. Where did you want to go? Who did you want to be? What did you want to become? I had three things. I wanted to be a veterinarian. I wanted to take care of animals. I wanted to heal them. I wanted to heal my dad so bad. I wanted to heal people and fix them and make families again. And I wanted to teach. So I think I've gotten some of them out of the way. Look at this. You have the Ten of Cups sitting here at the bottom. So true happiness is yours. But you're still holding on to something here. Okay, you surrender. Okay, pray on that car. Allow time. Listen, we might be getting another check from the government, okay? Trump is talking about giving out checks, 20% or whatever they find of illegal doings in the government system, okay? So we might be getting a check. There goes your car, girl, okay? And if you get an income tax, girl, there's another check. But listen, look at it differently. The Hanged One is seeing things from a higher perspective. Look at it different from a different perspective. Instead of being sad about it or being depressed that you can't see your children, because I feel like some of that's guilt. Okay, don't let guilt overwhelm you. I felt that earlier. Listen, do you have how many children you got? 1, 2, 3, maybe? How many children you got? Anyway, maybe that's wrong, but I don't know. I just see 3 little heads here around you. Remember, whatever you're doing and the time you're taking away and the time that you're away from them, make sure you utilize that time and don't waste it. Okay, build with it. Use it to better yourself. Use it to even go back to school. Use it to get yourself steady again. Okay, if your car broke down, maybe God is trying to tell you time out. When people don't come on my channel and buy readings and it's dead and it's just me and God's million, I take it as God trying to tell me, that's enough. That's funny. I said 3. Because so I don't know why I heard 3 and then I looked down and I saw 3 little heads. So don't let this guilt trip you, okay? Don't let this guilt trip you, okay? God removed you temporarily so that you could get yourself to a point where you feel stable on your own. That happened with my mom. She ended up getting a job with the hospital, and it was the best security she could ever had. She's got a pension. She's getting ready to retire soon. Benefits, really good. She's got union, you know. There's benefits in that. And she's been stable since. She's been working for the hospital. So, thank you. That's, Allie, if you want to learn how to read cards, learn the basic meanings that you must. And you don't have to be like everything. Don't ignore your intuition while you're reading something. Like if you hear something, even if it sounds crazy, just put it out there. If you're wrong, it's a hit or miss, right? Just say it. Trust it more. That's just like some important you need to know. Because I used to go crazy. I bought all these books for what? You just watch a million tarot readers every day. You learn tricks, learn how they do things. You learn different skills. You modify, you tweak them to your own liking. You can create your own from, you know, picking up different pieces. Everyone does it. So, am I the best at it? I don't feel like I am, but I feel like I've gotten, the more I do it, the more I trust myself and what I hear, the more better I think I'm getting. And the more you're opening up that communication between you and spirit, allowing it in to guide you, because you're just a guide. You're just a vessel being used to deliver a message, basically. 4 of Pentacles, 7 of Swords. You're holding on to someone here who's a liar, They're a cheater. They're a deceiver. They steal. They're sneaky. I don't know if they cheat. Why are you holding on to a frog, girl? Spirit's like, let it go. This is only you carrying somebody's weight, you know? What about the prince? Prince can't come in if you're still holding on to the frog. Does she look happy? No. Look, someone's holding back. Someone's lying. They're cheating. They're deceiving. I'm glad I pulled out my clarifiers, girl. Page of Pentacles. Let's see what that's about. The moon. Face your fears, girl. Listen to your intuition. Okay? Pay attention to your dreams. Your dreams are talking to you. It's coming out again here. Proceed with caution, it says on this card. Proceed with caution means be careful on your next decision, okay? So how they're helping you is they're trying to help you sever ties with someone that you truly know is manipulative. They're greedy, they're selfish. And it's not to say them as a person, they're not lovable or they're not human. They have issues. They can't be in a relationship, a healthy one, and they can't give the way you can if they can't even do it for themselves, right? This person, they can't even love themselves. How could they truly love you or even love your children right? Right? Think about it. And remember, that energy that that person carries, now, I don't know, maybe you said they're recovered. I don't know what the issue is now with this person. Exactly, because you told me this person recovered. Sometimes it goes from one generation to the next. 2 of my exes, 3 of my exes, all their dads were like either alcoholics or like addicted to something. So it does, you have to be careful. There's fear. There's fear of being open to new things. They're saying be open to new possibilities, new offers when it comes to your money. Okay? You're going to be fine. The 9 of Pentacles, she's abundant. She's protected. She's spiritually supplied. She's got everything she needs. You're not going to be rich. God's going to give you what you need. Food, water, a home, a pot to piss in, toilet paper. Right? He's going to show you the way. You're going to get there. You're going to have, and soon, before you know it, right, you will be reaping the fruits of your own seeds that you planted. Whatever you plant now, whatever seed you work on, whatever you're doing now, it will come into fruition. Spirit will co-create with you. But there's certain things in your energy that are blocking spirit from coming in because you're holding on to them and they're toxic. Spirit can't come into your world if it's got toxic. This is toxic. You're holding on to energy that's very toxic. And it's blocking. Let me put it like this, honey. This person is blocking your abundance and your money. Say no more. Someone tells me that shit, I'm running. Bye. Bye. Blocking my money? Oh, hell no. Block whatever you want. Don't block my money. If someone starts coming in between me and my job, and I can't, let's put it like this. If you deal with someone, have you ever dealt with someone who they actually almost make you lose a job, or you lose a job because of them, or they stop you from going to work, or they're constantly creating drama, making you late to work, or you feel like you're so sick and you're so tired and you're so angry that you can't go to work, or it's interrupting your work or your money or your stability? Do you have that problem here? Because if you do, run. 9 of Pentacles. Yes, girl, the Queen of Cups. You're going to be fine. She's so loved. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy there. We also have Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus there. Doesn't matter. This is someone who loves themselves, okay? This is someone who's loved. Spirit's like, I love you, girl. I'm going to take care of you. Let go and let God. Remember flexibility. Be flexible. Allow God to come in. Allow God to take control. Allow God to ebb and flow. All right, girl. I'm the next Cardi B. Got a bag and fix my teeth. Don't be hating on my cheesy rhymes. She's intuitive. She's psychic. She's creative. She's an empath. She's loving. And you could become very, I think they're telling you here that if you were to pursue any type of spiritual work, that it would be successful, because the Queen of Cups, she's a counselor. Look, I'll show you here. She's a mother. She's very loving. She's a visionary. She's intuitive. She's creative. She's also very psychic as well. Is she a Cancer? There you go. Perfect. Good. Thank you, God. Because I don't like to call signs, because you're not going to always nail the signs. It's just the characteristic of the signs. So, Spirit is saying, if that's what you want to do, then do it. Stop worrying about shit you don't need to worry about. That energy is taking up space. Didn't your cards say that? Somewhere in one of the readings, it says you need to be empty so that they can come in and create. Was that you? Hold the horses there. It was in that book, I think. There was a message that said, is it yin? I think it was yin. It was the first card that came out for you. I'm going to find it right here, because they're like putting me back to it. Okay. Slow down, Spirit. The downloads are too fast. Okay. Number two. No, that's Yang. Oops. Yang is number 2. I'm in the wrong one. I knew I was in the wrong one. Hold on. Between worlds. Here it is. Remember. I feel like I need to read this again. Hold on. This is a time of calculated receptivity as you gracefully await what is coming to you, ready to accept it when it appears. Yin does not involve frozen dreams or even resting, but rather consciously allowing things to flow to you, poised to receive the bounty that will be made available to you. It implies sensitivity as you alertly study the actions of others and contemplate how they will affect you and yours. Okay? This is where I want to get to right here. Remember, you must make space for miracles to appear. Be the shape, not the shaper, and you will see how quickly your dreams manifest. So you need to create space. You need to clear the clutter. You need to clean up. You need to clean out. You need to sever ties. Anything in your life that you feel may be toxic or hindering you, or hindering or stunting your growth, or stopping your money. Those cards were in reverse with the Magician. So that's something delaying and stopping your money. And Spirit is trying to help you with that. Spirit is trying to get you that pentacle. Spirit is trying to get you that stability. Spirit is trying to get you to a place where you love yourself enough to say no to whoever this is who's not being very nice. Or they're not playing very nice. Let's see, that's 6 of Wands. And you will be victorious. You fear that you will fail. They're saying otherwise. Allow the change. Allow the transformation. Allow the bye-bye. Okay? Allow things to move away, to move on, because you will forever feel stuck. You will forever feel regretful. Let me tell you, I had an ex I went back to like 10 times. No lie. I was so asleep. Had I known now, what's that song? Katy Perry. If I knew then what I know now, right? Things would be different. but it's part of the lesson. It's part, sometimes it takes a while before we get there, you know, trial and error. But eventually you learn. You learn and you wake up and you realize, damn, what the hell was I thinking? Right? But everything that happens in your life, there's a purpose to it. A lot of it may be part of your life purpose, right? I wouldn't be able to help you right now had I not been through hell in all my relationships, had I not grown up the way I did, right? And got through it. So the Emperor, you're going to be a boss, girl. A boss. And it's a female if you take a look. You're going to be a boss, B-I-T-C-H, girl. Taking back control over your life. Taking back your life here. Mastering oneself here. Self-mastery. Creating. This is a boss. It's time for you to start acting like a boss, B-I-T-C-H. Get cocky, girl. A little bit. It'll help boost your confidence, okay? Even if you may not fully feel like I love myself enough, at least get I want to say get your ego, but get your confidence back, okay? Know that whatever happens from here moving forward, that is for your own heart, your own wellness. I don't know what I should say. It's for your highest good. Everything's happening the way it's supposed to. You never go back to things in spirit. You probably prayed yourself out of that situation. You got yourself out. And now you're contemplating putting yourself back in. You may also be absorbing his energy. If this person is thinking like over you or thinking about you and have intense emotions and feelings, it's also a form of casting a spell without casting a spell. So this person could be trying to manifest you back. Their energy, if you guys are karmic soulmates, you feel like a strong tie to each other. Obviously, you're married. You may be feeling their energy, and it may be bringing you down. So maybe you want to cleanse yourself too. Clean the shop, girl. Cleanse it. Right? I ain't talking about your coochie. No doochie to the coochie. I'm talking about cleansing your spirit, girl. Cleansing your space. Cleansing your energy. Whatever you got to do, girl. Praying. Whatever you do, salt baths, whatever way you feel, Holy Spirit oil, I don't know. That person's energy could be on you and making you feel guilt or making you feel what they're feeling, and it's projecting onto you because you may have a karmic tie. And that's what they're trying to help you with. They're trying to help you to sever ties. Ace of Swords. I never stood so long on a spirit reading, girl, but I feel like you need it. Fake it till you make it, girl. I don't know why I feel like I gotta tell you that. That was one good piece of advice. Look, oh my God. And I was gonna tell you, when it comes to tarot reading, just to build your confidence, fake it till you make it. What do you got here? The High Priestess. You obviously done this before in a past life. You are the High Priestess. You just got to step into the role. You got to unlock the gift. You got to actually use it for it to expand. The High Priestess is intuitive. She's a tarot reader for sure. You don't have to be just a tarot reader, but you're very psychic, very intuitive. Okay, everyone is. But maybe this is part of your calling. Okay? I don't know why. I heard fake it till you make it, and then the High Priestess comes up. So if you're afraid, like, oh, I'm not good enough, believe it or not, when I first started, I was better than I thought I was. I used to read my girl. I'm sure you heard the story, Gosmillion. My neighbor, I would go read her friends, and she would ban me from her house because they would go there to drink and party and have fun. And then I tap into something that's very deep or emotional for them because that's the type of reader I am. And they all get really drunk and leave there crying on the floor. And my friend was like, please don't come here no more. Do not offer no tarot readings. You want to come here, get drink and have fun and get drunk? Come here, drink and have fun and get drunk. But no more tarot reading because I got too deep and it got too deep while people were drinking and it was dangerous. But for me, it was fun because they were so drunk. They're like, yeah, that's true, that's true. Then it hit something. It hit something. Actually, not them. They weren't the users, but I've made some friends like over the internet while I was growing and giving out a lot of free readings. Just be careful who you friend while you're becoming a reader because you will have some people that will abuse you in your time. But no, those friends are not the same friends that I'm talking about. Those are my girlfriend's friends. They were like, oh, it was fun for me because I was just learning and it was practice and they were drunk and I'm like, okay, you know, do or die. They're drunk anyway. Listen, you're not always going to make the right decision. You're not always going to make the right call. But if you keep listening to positive things, positive affirmations, work on healing yourself little by little, you'll start being able to do this decision making on your own. And I feel like don't beat yourself up for feeling the way you feel. Like if you want to go back, don't be, you know, it's part of the process. You're going to go back and forth with yourself, okay? I'm just saying, I want to scare the shit out of you and tell you it's a very dangerous move to go back. Okay, because you'll be repeating a whole cycle, and then the struggle of getting out of that cycle again is going to be harder. It gets harder and harder the more you go back. Trust me, and dangerous. Because now that person is always going to, they're already psychotic, they're already imbalanced, they already got problems. Now this person is always going to think you're going to leave them. So they're going to become more like suffocating in some way. Okay? So it's time for self-love. It's the time for being the high priestess. Fake it till you make it. Even if you think you're not good enough, just start putting yourself out there. I tell everybody that. You want to be a reader, just fake it till you make it. And it's not that you're really faking it, because everyone can do it, you know? Trust me. I used to have a bunch of cards and I would get so mad. I would try to read myself. But it's better when you practice on people. Because, I don't know, for some reason I tap in more reading other people other than myself. They always say practice on yourself, but I find it more. Page of Cups. This keeps wanting to come out here. Okay, this is the next part of the question. The next part, I got a headache. The next part of the question is, okay, I'm not taking any more readings after this. It's already 1:35. The next part of the question is, what do you need to know? Someone is going to offer like a romantic proposal. Someone's going to offer wanting forgiveness here, okay? Someone may try to even gift you something to get in your head. But Spirit is saying you need to see the situation for what it is. Okay? Don't let this person blind you. Don't let this person fool you or confuse you. They may try to give you something. They may ask you for forgiveness. Let's start over. But Spirit is saying open your eyes. Be open to what has already you've seen. Their actions. Right? Don't let this person sucker you in, because I feel like they'll try. Yeah, 10 of Cups in reverse. Okay? They're saying no, don't do it. Someone's going to try to do this again, and they're like, no. Don't do it. You already saw this person. You already saw what they're capable of. You already seen. You've already dealt with enough. They're going to try if they haven't already. They're going to try by trying to lure you in or bribe you with something. In a time of need, that's when you're going to get tested. You're going to get tested when you're desperate. Ooh, is that another rhyme? Cardi B's. You're going to get tested. Make sure you're well rested so you're very alert too. Maybe Spirit is trying to get you to get some rest. Prepare yourself for this so that you can think clearly when this person comes back around. Maybe that's why your car ain't working. God's like, sit still, girl. Stop trying to create distractions for yourself. Sit still, relax. We need you relaxed for a minute. Because something's going to come towards you as a test. Okay? And the test is, will you take this offer? Will you accept? Forgiveness is one thing. Because it's necessary, whether they deserve it or not. But accepting someone back in your life, when you know clearly, you see clearly, the Two of Swords in reverse, what this person is about. That's where the danger comes in. The decision, making a decision, a wise decision. Doing what's best for you, your heart first. Because this is like heartbreak and heart attack for me over here. Anything else she needs to know? Judgment. Someone's going to want a second chance. This is your opportunity to shut the door. so that new doors can open, new possibilities, new adventures, new love, new money, new forms of success will be yours if you choose wisely. Awakening, renewal, change, inner call and reflection, healing, second chance, wake up call. Here's your wake up call. Are you ready to step into your life purpose? Are you ready to get your life back on track? Are you ready to stop playing games with this person? Are you ready to stop with the back and forth? Have you made a decision? This is all about decisions. Two of Swords in reverse. Make a decision. Don't let the wool go over your eyes. Don't let someone who tries to butter you up, okay, and act like, okay, well, forgive me. Can you forgive me? And then they do it again, right? Most of the time when you forgive someone, what do? They do it again. Forgive them, but don't go back with them. You get me? You know? This is your second chance at life. This is an opportunity for you also to have a second chance. And that only is if you close the other door, the old door. New possibilities can't possibly come in until you're done playing games with this other situation here. You're the high priestess. You already know. Good card to get if you want to be a tarot reader. So is this one. Both of them are. And boss bitch, girl. Let's not forget about that one. All right. How can you get closer to your goals? 10 of Cups. Satisfaction, marriage, harmony, blessings, good fortune, success, happy family. Go after what you dream about. I don't think this is a dream here. I think this is like chaos, whatever other person is involved here. If you want happiness, if you want commitment, if you want someone to love you unconditionally, if you want to feel love again, go ahead and get it. Don't go back to something that doesn't fulfill you or make you truly happy. Okay, that's how you can get closer to your goal. Focus on the goal and go after it. Be open to new beginnings. Somebody's fire is already out. They're saying also when it comes to the past, don't reignite a fire that's out. It's out. Don't do it. It's already out. Make a decision. Which way are you going to go so that Spirit knows what to do? Because right now, you're stuck in between worlds. Like I said, you're stuck in between worlds of indecisiveness. 7 of Pentacles. Plant those seeds, girl. Plant them well because they will eventually turn into this 9 of Pentacles. The harvest. What happens when you plant seeds? They grow. The flowers grow. The plants grow. The apples fall off the tree, and then you pick them, right? And you'll always have more than enough. You'll never be in a drought. You will always be provided for. Hard work pays off. Now, if you feel like do you have a job? Because if you don't have a job and you feel like you need to work while you build the skill, do that, okay? See, I made a mistake going in too early. This is me from my experience. Trying to, it seemed like a great opportunity at the moment with what I was going through in my life, but it was too soon. It wasn't ready yet. It was almost like I was forcing myself to say, okay, it's gonna happen now. Nope, that's not the way it works. So do what you gotta do. In the meantime, don't give up on this, whatever this is here, this dream, this project, this passion. You can do both. You can do both. You can work. You can play with your cards. You can learn your cards in the same time, and still make money. So if you need money, honey, go get it. Because I don't want you to be broke and learn your trade. Because a lot of times you'll have to do both. If you want to go back to school, go to school. Maybe that job it'll hold you down right now. And then in the long term, you'll be able to, you have the Emperor card. Eventually, you're going to become a boss bitch anyway. So, it's just temporary situations. I do have one, but it's draining the life out of me. And trust me, God is trying to make you not comfortable. That's why. You have the Ace of Swords coming out again. So the next question is, what is holding you back? Being honest with yourself about a situation where there's lie, there's deceit, a situation you know truly that it's time to cut ties with. Sever ties. So yeah, Spirit makes sure, like, you know, that the more your job sucks, the more harder you're gonna want to work to do what you do. Okay, I have a job that it's boring as hell. My boss knows, I tell him all the time. It's boring as hell, but it brings the money, right? And that should only motivate you more to want to learn more and to do more of something you actually want to do and love. I'm going to tell you, the more you do it, the more you love it, the more you get into it, the less you're going to want to do your own job. So be careful with that. Pay attention to your work, okay? Don't get fired, okay? Eight of Pentacles, yeah. This is like putting all the work in and not getting anything in return. Okay. Also, Spirit's like, you need to work, put the work in. Don't worry about it when it comes to like your but I feel also here, when it comes to this relationship or the situation, you're the one doing all the hard work here. Okay. This person has drained you. Look at her. She's drained. She's giving him all the loving. She's doing all the cooking. Her hair is a mess, but she's not taking care of herself. She's not really taking care of herself. She's so busy draining herself for other people, and these people are not even faithful or honest okay, so what else is holding you back? The Knight of Swords, the lack of taking action. Don't let fear stop you from taking action. Fear of the unknown, because you did get the Fool card earlier, and that's fear of the unknown. Okay, we have here the Page of Wands. You keep moving backwards. Forward movement only from this point on. Move forward, 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 forward. New shit. New dick too, sorry. You don't have to be a new dick, but I prefer you stay single, to be honest. I think single is the best way to mingle right now. Stay single. The fear of not being good enough, or can I? All that is residue from the energy from that past person. That person hasn't projected all that energy on you. And that's probably how they feel about themselves. That energy is not even yours. So let it go. It's not even your energy. That's not even who you are. Let's see. How can you motivate yourself? Know that you will be successful. There's a part of you that feels, who's going to see me? Who's going to notice me? Who's going to see my work? Who's going to recognize my work? Will I get praise for my work? Okay. Recognition for my work. Okay. There's a fear. Will it be successful? Just keep telling yourself it will be. Okay. Listen, I had to fake it till I make it. I lied for a long time to myself, but I wasn't really lying. 3 of Cups. Okay. Maybe surround yourself with people, friends that are, you know, happy for you. Step into your creativity. Celebrate yourself. Celebrate yourself is also a way of saying, you know what? I'm going to be successful. So if you celebrate, you raise your vibration. You attract a new energy. And you attract the energy of I'm going to be whoever I say I'm going to be. And I'm going to do it. Celebrate yourself. Okay? This is a divorce. This is a separation. Also, this is time for you to step away from traditional ways of being. It's time to do something out of the box, to think out of the box, okay? You are a spiritual being. You're not going to be doing things in the 3D way anymore. You're not going to be doing things. You're going to be thinking from a higher level, okay? The Hierophant also is a leader. Step into that leadership position, okay? This is also about spirituality, climbing the ladder, becoming a teacher, becoming a leader, becoming a mentor of some sort. You got this. Don't go against your beliefs. If you believe in something, then do it. Not everyone is going to believe what you believe in. Not everyone is going to support you. The hell with them. Do they pay your bills? No. Do they make you happy? No. Why? If they made you happy, they'll support whatever you do. regardless of their belief system. They're not gonna, it's like someone trying to force someone to have their own political views, and they dislike them because they have their own political views and it's different from theirs. That's not fair. That's not love. That is assholism. Okay, what is your next lesson? The Three of Pentacles, third party energy, or someone who comes back. They want to collaborate with you, but they want you to do all the work. They want you to stay balanced here, okay? Now, this could also, because it kind of flipped like this and then like this. This could be someone wanting to collaborate with you, but they want you to stay mentally and emotionally balanced, because whoever wants to collaborate with you, okay, this could be in a partnership, love relationship, or with someone. They want you to remain like in the middle, like balance emotions and logic. Don't make decisions from an emotional state of mind. Make decisions more logical. So get both in check. Okay, let's see, what's this about? Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, this is someone who's very selfish, very greedy. It's gonna be you doing all the work again. Okay, so I have a feeling this is a past person here. Yeah, someone hasn't moved on. Someone is going to try to get you to come back or move back or go back with them. I come out with crazy words, I'm sorry. Queen of Wands. Someone who wants to strip you of your power. They want to have control over you again. This is about releasing baggage, okay? Somewhere someone is holding on to you, okay? They don't want to see you go. They don't want to see you elevate. They don't want to see you in control. They don't want to see you in power. They don't want to see you be able to provide for yourself. Most people will hang on to someone by manipulating them to believe that you can't survive on your own or by yourself. Thank God I've always been an independent kind of person. Eight of Cups, walk away. The lesson here, are you going to move on and move away? Or are you going to go back? Six of Swords is going backwards. And when you go back, you lose your peace. Because moving forward is where you get your peace. When you move on is when you move into calmer waters. You move into the land of peace. You move into the land of new beginnings. You move into the land of a new start. But if you go back, you already know. They want you to boss up, girl. Step back into your power. Put your finest wear on, okay? And walk away. Proudly walk away. Did I say that right? That's not even a word. I feel like I was trying to mix two words. Okay? Walking away, letting go. Withdrawal, seeking meaning. Self-discovery. Abandonment. So it's time to leave a situation. I mean, what a good way to end this reading, because that's the last question. Yes, the Four Wands in reverse. This is not your person. There's a separation. This is a marriage. There's a divorce here. There is a separation and a divorce here. They do want you to leave this connection. Honey, you have the Hierophant in reverse too. All about marriage, commitment, a home, leaving a connection. Leave it alone. God already removed you. You go back to that. Whew, girl. All hell is going to break loose for you. I mean, like, I'm the perfect person to show you how this is done. Because sometimes when we go through situations that are toxic, that are draining, that are even abusive, mentally, emotionally, physically, it will totally cloud your judgment, okay? Or sometimes we're stuck in it so long that the behaviors become familiar and we feel like that's normal. So sometimes you need someone from the outside to go inside and say, that is not normal. What that person is doing, and teach you how to see things from a higher perspective so that you can see it for yourself. Because No one can tell you what to do. We have free will. Not even God will go in between that free will. You just keep repeating cycles of lessons till you get it right, and then the blessings come, right? Take back everything the devil was stolen from you. All right? Okay? But Spirit is always going to let you keep making the same mistakes until you figure it out. All right? So opening your eyes, seeing things from a higher perspective, learning how to use your own intuition and trust it, right? Okay? Learning that these behaviors are toxic. They're not healthy. They're not good for your soul, right? Maybe there's something in you that needs to be healed so that you can recognize, something that's toxic when it's in front of you. Because maybe, I don't know, growing up, were you around any type of toxicity? Was there any type of abandonment? Was there any type of abuse? Sorry if it's a trigger to you. But that's not normal. We normalize these behaviors because we're so used to them. Or we become used to them so they don't hurt so much. Or we hold on to them because we think if we hold on to someone, we can fix them, we can heal them, we can change them, especially if you're an empath healer, which I think may be your route. I mean, you got the card of the paranormal, you got the card of the high priestess, you got the cards indicating you're along a spiritual path. Or that could be one of your paths. So it's going to take time. You're not going to listen. Every year I grow a little more. You never stop learning. Do not beat yourself when you fall short or you feel like you give in. See? Trick or treat. Okay? That's a sign. Don't let this person treat you, but they're really tricking you. Okay? Let's go out for dinner and make it all romantic. Or they gift you something, or they give you money, or they buy you something. Take that money for your kids. Give it to your kids. And that's it. So this person is triggering everything you don't want in a person. They're triggering you to heal that part of you that maybe you suppressed and buried. They're actually a catalyst to your growth. They were meant to be in your life, for sure. Okay? Everything happens for a reason. I just feel like I gotta keep telling you, don't feel guilty. Don't feel like you've, forgive yourself too. Maybe a lot of times when we have kids, we tend to blame ourselves for our shortcomings or for our choices. But everything has a reason. Everything has a season. Every relationship, everything we go through in life, there's a lesson behind it. It didn't happen to you, it happened for you. Because it's part of your life purpose, probably. So think about it like that. Like, see it as something that's empowering you to do something with it. Like someone who beats cancer. What do? They help other cancer patients, right? Or someone who has trouble with a child and they work really hard and they become a child therapist, Or someone who maybe they had a lot of trials and tribulations and they couldn't have no voice. So all they did was write all their feelings down because no one would listen to them. Or they were being left alone and all they had to do was write everything because no one would listen. They became writers, good writers, right? You understand? Every tragedy has a success story. It has a testimony behind it. Here it is. Strange Valentine. Love is strange. Okay? The tooth monster behind you wants to hurt you. Okay, let's see what that's about. Ghost of the pumpkin patch. Count your blessing. I'm almost getting to like someone from the past. Maybe you ghosted or maybe you thought it was done. Here they come back. Maybe you're going to be a writer too, girl. Don't limit yourself. What are you feeling called more to right now and do it? Okay? I've always been drawn to books and wanting to write books, but I hate writing. I hate it. I don't have the patience for it. I have a lot, I do a lot of run-on sentences. My mouth goes faster than my brain. What is this? 27. Do you guys hear that dripping? It's my water. I have to leave it on so the pipes don't freeze. About strange Valentine. Love doesn't always look we thought it would. Thank goodness. It's in the strange and the surprising that the sweetest loves can be found. As this odd little pair has found, much to each one's joy, comfort, and delight. When this lovely pair, strange Valentines, comes to visit, you're about to be gifted with love, romance, and friendship from an unexpected, even unusual place. Don't let differences keep you apart. I have a feeling this could be new love. Let's clarify this, because I don't feel like this is an old person. Don't be confusing, my girl. What is this love about? 3 of Pentacles. This could be something, a collaboration or something that starts out as teamwork. Is this good or bad? Oh no, this is new love. You have the Ace of Cups here. Be open to new love, honey. Okay? Even if it doesn't happen right now, they're saying be open to actual love here. New love. Okay? Yeah, one that's more committed. The Hierophant is in the upright. Okay. Strange Valentine comes to visit. You're about to be gifted with love, romance, and friendship from an unexpected, even unusual place. And friendship from an... See, this is friendship. Unusual place. Don't let the differences keep you apart. Because they're saying differences because this person is going to be different from your usual type. Your usual type will attract the energies that you were once in. The new you, the healing you, the new, 5.0 you, is going to have a different energy. So you're going to attract something that's going to be actually scary because you're mirroring what you're feeling, right? Where are we? Don't let differences keep you apart because they are what is drawing you together. And when you are delicate and fragile as you can be, someone as strong and protective as this gorgeous, friendly Yeti can be just what you need. Maybe you're used to the bad boy type or the aggressive type, the scary, demanding, bold. Maybe someone a little bit more nurturing and caring comes in your world. You're like, what the hell's wrong with you? What the fuck's wrong with you? You ever felt that way? They speak. You have an enormous amount of cosmic help at the moment, and it's all focusing on the area of your love life. You will soon receive very good news regarding a relationship. You will also do a lot of work on healing old wounds from the past relationships, especially past long-term serious relationships. So you heard that? You will also do a lot of work on healing old wounds from past relationships, especially past long-term serious relationships. Now, some of this news may not seem to be great at the time, but please give yourself a chance to absorb the lessons because you are moving into a beautiful new phase of your romantic life where you will be free to create a wonderful new love for life yourself, coming very soon. Also, if you may be saying to yourself, I am not ready for love, I am not ready for a new relationship, this is you coming one with yourself, your higher self. You falling back in love with life and yourself, or committing to yourself, or committing a better relationship with spirit. Because I know everyone who is stuck or not feeling like they're completely healed from the past and they're not so ready to move into something new. I don't necessarily think you may be ready for something new, okay? But I feel like eventually, once you do this with yourself, you're going to attract it, okay? Okay, divination message. You may experience a massive surge in emotional energy and new romantic beginnings. So it's very likely you'll attract, encounter, or simply bump into someone who reawakens long lost feelings inside you and who may not be your type. Oh my God, did I not just say this? I'm going to say it again. Listen up, ladies. You may experience a massive surge in emotional energy and new romantic beginnings. Out with the old, in with the new. Remember that card? So it's very likely you'll attract, encounter, or simply bump into someone who reawakens long lost feelings It's like this person jumpstarts your heart. Inside you and who you may not. Okay, so let me read this again. So it's very likely you will attract, encounter, or simply bump into someone who reawakens long lost feelings, like a past life soulmate energy inside you, and who may not be your type, quote unquote, type. That's how they put it. Look, may not be your type. I just said that. That's crazy. Hurrah! You'll wake up feeling bright, aware, dynamic, and sometimes feeling giddy with delight. This is very good news. Love is indeed strange and wonderful. So without you even looking for it, it just shows up towards you some way, somehow. But it's all about closing chapters. There has to be chapters closed. Okay? Let's see what this one's about. See? Clean up time. Didn't I tell you it's time for you to clean up? Remove any items, pictures, anything that reminds you of the past in a bad way. Get rid of it. It's time to sever ties here. It's time to sever ties here. With the ghost of the foul pumpkin path. This is your last card, honey. I gotta pee. I've been holding it. Get used to that. I'm always peeing on my lives. The coffee, I don't know what it does to me. It's horrible. Ghost of the pumpkin patch. About the ghost of the pumpkin patch. Count your blessings. This adorable and forlorn little figure is almost transparent, so still and quiet that you may overlook her, thinking you have just seen a wisp of mist to go trailing past, when really all the time this little ghost is silently standing before you, gently reminding you of something very important, that it soon will be time to harvest again. Remember harvest, the Nine of Pentacles, reaping the fruits of your labor, planting the seeds, harvest, that's all that's about. And the ghost of harvest missed in the past will come back to haunt you if you not take your time and look around right now, all that it is, all that is. She's not invisible, and she is not, it's like almost like, are you, I can't, getting a feeling like someone watching you, a guide, guiding you, checking in on you, seeing, are you ready? Are we ready? Like, are we going? A reminder that the seasons turn and that the harvest must be brought in, and that those who stay with the earth, okay, those who stay in the 3D, while are not always here to haunt you negatively, they're also here to help you. So don't look at the situation with this person in a negative way. They were actually a catalyst to your success and growth. They taught you a lot about you, about yourself, about your life, about what you want, what you don't want, okay? Till their work is done. So someone's work is done in your life, okay? This little ghost loves her misty home, adores appearing to you, and when you have forgotten your blessings and your rights, and appears at exactly the right time in your life, when you nearly forgotten how lucky you are. The ghost of the pumpkin patch speaks. Something that is blessing is being overlooked. It appears cloaked and seems almost invisible to you. You must stand in your field, that is to say, your life, and look around you and see all that has been given to you again, and give thanks for it. So be in the attitude of gratitude will create more happiness, more luck, and success. Remember, I was talking about you have a pot to piss in, you have a home, you have toilet paper, you have food, right? The basics. You are forgetting how much you truly have and how much you will have again and again. My time is the harvest. It is now your time to bring it in, or harvest the joy and the love of what you have so much of, and share your abundance. You're going to have so much, which is who the Nine of Pentacles is. You're going to have so much where you're going to be able to give to other people. That's how much God wants to bless you. Divination message. Something precious is all about you, but it has become so familiar you can barely see it anymore. It is such a fixture in your life that familiarity has bred, if not contempt, a kind of blindness. Didn't I stress the word earlier about familiarity? Shall I read this again? Sorry, I'm reading your notes. but I'm not. Okay, so you're open to love. That's a good thing. That means your heart's still not truly destroyed. The fact that you're still open to love is awesome. Some people, their heart just goes, psh, and it's really hard to get it back. I have my moments, hey, guilty over here, where I complain, but then I check myself before I wreck myself. I check myself because no, every time we complain, we block the blessings. And I have my moments where I do complain, and I be like, I hate this shit. I can't stand this shit. But then I realize that I should focus more on the shit that I do have, or the things that are working well for me, or the things that are, I have a bed, you know, I have a home, I have shelter, food. Okay, I have a place where I can shit in, you know what I mean? So I mean, think about it. It sounds nasty, but I lived in New York City, and I used to see the homeless people go in between the trains and take a poo right into the tracks. Okay, I don't know who's below the tracks. Oh God, but I'm just saying that's to be nasty or TMI. I'm a Virgo. I'm sorry. You just do it. Whatever. It is what it is. So let's go back to this familiarity thing. Something precious is all about you, but it has become so familiar that you can barely see anymore. It is such a fixture in your life that familiarity has bred. It is not contempt, it's a kind of blindness. When you become familiar with something, you become blind to it. You're so used to it, or so used to doing it, or being around it, or you get comfortable with it because it's just easier than dealing with, right? The beautiful little girl ghost in the pumpkin patch asks you very gently to see the abundance all around you and to appreciate that while you are in physical form, there is so much you can enjoy. She wishes for you to harvest what is yours now and to also take steps and call in any debts. There can be outstanding money issues associated with this card. So you may have a lot of debt that needs to get paid off. So when you do reap in this harvest, make sure you clear your debt first, okay? Any debt that you may have, and then share the rest, the bounty, you know, with your children, whatever you want to share with. Do not let anyone cheat you. Do not let anyone steal from your harvest. We were just talking about that earlier, God's Million. When you get that blessing, when God brings you that abundance and it gets released into you, don't let people steal from you, take from you, abuse you, or look for a handout. You give where you feel called to give. Okay? Be careful who you tell your secrets to. Be careful who you tell your blessings to. Do not let anyone cheat you, and know that you don't own a single thing in truth. And no, you don't own a single thing in truth. It will all pass through your hands, but still, ironically, these things you have earned through your hard work are worth protecting. Protecting, get it? Protect yourself. They are not too small. They are not too ordinary. You have more material wealth than you think. So please do count your blessings every day. And the more we count them, the more we get more. It's like God wants to keep giving them to us the more we're grateful for them. Okay, that's what I have for you. Real quick. Oh, Lord, did I mix them up? No. I think I did. Oh, I'm sorry. Girl, please don't beat me up. Not that you would. Remember the two cards that I placed nicely? Is this them? I'm trying to remember the cards that I put aside for God's Million. Is this it? Maybe both of you need to hear it. Let's do it. Here we go. Give me a second. I'm going to go start my car because my child's coming home soon and I need to heat it up because it's very cold outside. I don't want to ruin my engine. Where's my key? Oh, speaking about cars, so Allie West, when I first moved here, right? I had got my license at 21 in New York, but I never drove. I was too busy buying cars for everyone, but never driving. So when I got out here in South Carolina, I actually started driving because I had no choice. I was desperate, and I was fearful because I'm already 42. Once you hit a certain age, you become afraid of everything. But it was do or die for me, and life went through a lot of things at that time during that transition. I lost my daughter, a few other things, which I have to be mindful of saying on the channel because certain people in my world are nosy. So if I could tell you personally, I would. But I needed a car, and I needed one fast. I was getting ready to buy one. I ended up saving the money. And I had an aunt in New Jersey who, when my grandfather died, he left, I guess, money. She must have bought all the cars with her money. I think that's what she did. They her and her siblings bought brand new cars for themselves. So she goes, oh, I have this car here. I was going to sell it for $5,000. It's a Honda Odyssey. It's in perfect condition. I mean, the interior is perfect. The outside was perfect. No damage. Actually, all the kind of damages happened out here with all the weather change and rain and forget about it. Not that I ever crashed it or anything. I'm just saying the weather does something with the paint. All the hot and rain. It rains hard out here. So anyway, the car only had 93,000 miles. A blue Honda Odyssey, like the nice blue, like that really like modern blue. It's like this kind of blue almost. I mean, if this was blue, like a bluish color like that. But anyway, she gave it to me for free. I got that car for free. Okay, all I had to do was pay somewhere between $800 and $900. I forgot. It was started at $800, but by the time we got all the paperwork together and there was a delay in the mail and all this stuff, the car came here. Literally was driven here by a company in one day. $900. I got that car for when I could have been spending $5,000 plus more. Plus, I had to pay. I was able to pay for the money that I was going to use to buy the car. I was able to pay insurance for 6 months. Okay, so miracles. You thought I saw that coming? The fact that I was going to need a car, and the fact that I was getting ready to buy a car. The person I was going to buy the car from, not my cup of tea, okay? I'm not even going to get into that. I'm glad I didn't buy it from that person because they didn't deserve the money. They didn't deserve it. But the miracles, don't let fear hold you back and keep you stuck in situations because you feel like you won't be able to make it on your own. During the time where I was by myself and I had no car, I was also misplaced. I was living with my sister for some time. And I had to get my own place, but I had no car. It just turns out the owner that I lives, who rented me the place, she is from New York. Her husband, off his regular like schedule, he does Uber. And the son also had a car. He was looking to make side money. So he would drive me to the store. I would pay him to pick up my groceries. Also paid him like $40 to go throw out my garbage. Because here, they don't pick up garbage. Because I'm on a farm. If you ever saw my manifestation board, you will see safe place, farmhouse. So I ended up on a farm. So be careful what you manifest if that's not exactly you want to be on a farm. I actually ended up on a farm. And I got the van that's on my vision board. But anyway, never say never. Never underestimate the miracles that can happen in your life. You know, I'm just showing you how they can happen, right? Life has not always been very easy, or it's still not very perky-dory for me, okay? As you may think it is. I mean, I lost my daughter. God, if I could tell you the story right now, but I'm not ready to tell my story, and there's reasons for that. I lost a few things along the way, back to back. There were big losses, okay? But everything that happened, I understand why. Actually, some of it I manifested away from me. So, yeah. And it pushed me more into this, okay? So, whatever. Let's do it. So, I think maybe both of you want to hear this. Who knows? Dear you, now is one of those times you're being asked to add some distance, take a step back, and do nothing but observe. You did have the hangman, and you are being put on a timeout because you have no car. Okay? Maybe God wants to bless you with a better one. Don't worry about how long it would take to regroup. Just know it's temporary, right? And actually an opportunity to take a breath. Didn't I say that? To take a break? Slow down and look at how far you come. God wants you to see through different eyes. He's putting you on timeout so that you could stop, slow down, and observe what is going on around you. And these are actually, when you stop, slow down, and observe what's going on around you, is when you get the answers to your questions, or your indecision, or your lack of clarity, even though I think you have the clarity you need. And look how far you've come. Decisions for the highest good are made when you have clarity. Oh my God. Jesus. Decisions for the highest good are made when you have clarity, which comes from being open to information from both the intellect, using your logic, not your emotions, and the intuition, your own psychic, God-given ability, because God speaks to you, through you, within you, that little inner voice that tells you run. When you step into the role of observer, which is the hangman, it's as if you turn on a switch that allows your soul to be an essential part of the information gathering and decision-making process. It as if it turns on a switch that allows your soul to be an essential part of the information gathering and decision-making process. So your soul, your one-on-one with spirit, is where the answer is coming from. You're allowing your soul, you're allowing spirit to come in and talk to your soul. Okay, while you're in quiet time, when you can't go nowhere and you're locked, you feel like you're locked in a cage and you can't drive nowhere. It's a time for you to be able to allow your higher self to be a part of your decision-making process so that you don't make the same mistakes. In this way, you can approach things from a more neutral and non-judgmental place, even though the judgment card came out. Non-judgmental means like, you don't have to leave the situation in anger. Forgiveness is always necessary. You don't have to judge yourself. You can forgive yourself too while you're at it. And be at peace with it so you can move on from it, right? We know you'll make the right choice. Oh, shit. Did I not just say that? We know you will make the right choice. It's like I'm saying it and then they're saying it, right? Trust us when we say now is not the time to get too close to the fray. Step back now. You will be glad you did. God could be stopping you from making a mistake. That car did not break down for no reason. I'm just saying. Maybe God put you on a timeout forcibly because you were about to make the mistake of a lifetime. Or your mind was going in the wrong direction. You weren't seeing something very clearly. Dear you, I don't know if this applies to you, God's million, because this is actually, I think it's for both. I don't know. Maybe for me too. Dearest you, we know everything in the universe is perfect, even in its flaws. And we view the creations of spirit in total awe. All is unique, yet part of a unity of existence. But the human experience is a little different from ours. You tend to have a specific standard for what you consider ideal, and this isn't serving you. A standard or expectations, you should say. And this isn't serving you right now. It's not serving you right now. So forget your idea of perfection and see through our eyes. They want you to see through different eyes, the spiritual lens, the hangman. Allowing things to be as they are. Now, have you ever thought the hangman, he's always hanging and he's trapped in a net, right? Or he's trapped hanging. So God is forcing you to be still. And you can't get out of that until you figure it out without judgment. Don't wait until a perfect moment or mood to start something. So if you're working on a project or you're thinking about do tarot cards, this is your answer here. Don't wait until a perfect moment or mood to start something. Instead, enter life with all of its flawsomeness. It don't have to be perfect. You don't have to be perfect. Fake it till you make it, remember? You are exactly where you're supposed to be. Let others be who they are too. Imperfect and human, complex or simple, it doesn't matter, for there is always something to discover. Experience and love, discover, experience and love. There's always something to discover, experience and love. When you drop the need for an ideal, you uncover the real treasure, which will be far more interesting and valuable, loving you like crazy. When you drop the need for ideal, you uncover the... So it's like you find the real gold, right? Look at this gold there. When you stop having like these expectations, or you stop trying to be perfect, or you stop trying to just allow things, like just do them because you love them. Put your heart and soul into them. And then you'll uncover, hold on. You will uncover something, like a diamond in the rough. There will be a discovery of something that you totally unexpected, or like, wow, I've never thought this, like, wow, that type of moment where it's like, wow, I never expected this to turn into this or that to that, or that to lead to that, just kind of like doing something, and stop focusing on being perfect. Stop focusing on being perfect, or you can't make no mistakes. That's not human. Humans make mistakes. You're not going to be perfect. You're not always going to be getting it right. You're going to have to learn how to just get through those moments of you're not perfect. Okay? You may be perfect in God's eyes, of course, but you don't need to be perfect. When we're not perfect is when we learn. It's where we grow. When we make mistakes, that's how we learn and we grow and we grow. And that's how you get wiser and wiser and wiser. Had I not made so many effed up decisions in my life when it came to relationships, or how I saw things or viewed things or relationships, or how I did things, I wouldn't be where I'm at today, or getting closer to where I want to be today, because I'm not exactly where I want to be. But you're always growing. You're always learning. Mistakes, fuck ups, they're not meant to beat yourself up or judge yourself or be unforgiving to yourself. They're meant to elevate you spiritually and push you in the right direction and make you smarter, wiser. I'm talking about spiritual smart. I'm not talking about worldly smart. I'm talking about God's level of thinking smart. Because you have the ability to do this. Figured it out through your own thoughts, your own mind, your own intuition. With that being said, I gotta go pee. This is the end of this live stream, ladies. Tomorrow's Friday. I'll be back on at 11. I spent a little time with you, Allie West, because I feel like you needed it. One day I won't be available like this all the time unless you book me private. Girl, private's expensive. Oh, it's not that expensive. I kept it at $33 for now. But when channels grow, it's harder to accommodate so many requests. So I always keep it in that mindset that I'm going to grow. I'm going to get bigger. I won't be able to always be online like this. But take advantage when you can. In the name of Jesus, amen. Okay. That's the end of your reading. And I hope you see something now from a different lens, because that's what the whole focus of this reading was. For you to see something from a new set of eyes, spiritual eyes, not the eyes you want to see through the 3D. Okay. All right, ladies, closing out. Bye.